And good evening, everyone, from Lloyd Hamilton Field, Betsy Lane High School tonight. The 680 series is renewed tonight. A couple of Floyd County rivals going at it with Floyd Central and Betsy Lane here on Intermountain Sports Network, WPRG TV 5, WPRGtv.com, WXKZ 105.3 FM on your radio dial. Good evening to you. I'm Jamie Johnson, joined by Larry Cecil tonight, along with Byron Hall on the cameras tonight as we get you set for countdown to kickoff. We are right at 20 minutes from this tilt between Betsy Lane and Floyd Central. It's always a good game when these two teams meet on the field, Larry.
Yes, it always is a good game. And of course, both of them coming in with identical records of 1-3 on the season. Both of them won in week 2. And now they've lost their last 2. Of course, you can throw those records out when these two teams play, as well as it is, and any time two Florida County teams play each other, the records don't count then.
Yeah, the rivalry speaks for itself. You can always throw those records out. But if you want to look at some numbers, these two teams have played each other quite well. This is their 7th meeting against each other since Floyd Central became an institution. 3-3 all-time is the series between these two county rivals, separated by Kentucky Route 680. And since they completed that, I had a friend, Oscar Rice, and I bet you know Oscar.
Yes.
He said, call it the 680 series, Jamie. And I said, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. So that's what I've always done, the 680 series renewed here tonight between these two teams. And Betsy Lane has been in control the last 2 years. They've won the last 2 matchups, 56-32 last season, 41-8 the season prior, and it's usually a high-scoring game. You care to take a guess on what the total points would be for tonight's game if you take in the other 6 games in context? You care to take a guess at it?
Well, I'd say total for both sides now.
Total points in every game by average. In their meetings, when they've met up, what's the total points?
I'd say probably somewhere around 100.
70.
70,
actually,
wow.
A little over 70 plus. Is the meeting there between those two, the average combined score of this matchup. And a little deeper, you got Trevor Hoskins, who has never lost to Betsy Lane. He has 3 wins over the Bobcats, all those as a coach at Paintsville, obviously.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Gerald, of course, never beat Hoskins there. So a little head-to-head. Maybe Jared's wanting to send back a little, get back in this and get a win tonight.
Well, and just like you say, Trevor, his first year at Floyd Central, a little bit of a rebuilding year there for him as well for Betsy Lane. Betsy Lane, probably the youngest they've been as far as team-wise for several years. When Gerald first came here, of course, Parsons, we call him Red, you know, he'd had a really established program here and scoring a lot of points. And Betsy Lane still puts a lot of points up with Floyd Central. This year, the downfall for both teams has been their defense.
Yeah, the defense. Somebody's got to step up and play some defense tonight.
Yes.
Cause a stop, cause a turnover, make some things happen here tonight. It should be a very entertaining game between Betsy Lane and Floyd Central. Tonight's game brought your way by Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, John Greer Hunt, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Gearheart Mobile, and Howard Family Pharmacy. We'll come back and talk more about tonight's matchup in a couple of minutes here on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Looking for a local, reliable 5G mobile service without the hassle? Say hello to Gearheart Mobile, your local, no-contract mobile provider. Keep your same number, enjoy phone financing, and get plans starting at just $20 a month. Need a new phone? Order now at GearheartMobile.com or call 800-635-7052. Finally, the 5G mobile service you deserve, only with Gearheart Mobile.
Could your Wi-Fi service be more intuitive, proactive, secure, lovable? Guard you from conniving cybercrime? give you complete control over every device, and turn connected devices into motion sensors. Relax and enjoy flawless adaptive Wi-Fi anytime and anywhere. Wi-Fi worth loving. HomePass from Plume.
Have you ever tried calling for help? Can't get connected to customer service to only end up talking to a robot named Kevin? Yeah, we don't do that at Appalachian Wireless. You get real people, real service, right here in the mountains. We know your town, your road, and probably your mama too. With reliable coverage, affordable plans, and customer service that actually serves, it's time to ditch the big guys because there's no place like home. Visit us in-store or at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Not enough power? It's not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart broadband internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Tired of slow, unreliable internet? It's time to switch it up with blazing fast speeds from Gearheart Broadband, your local reliable provider. Right now, get our new starter broadband package, 200 meg internet for just $64.95 per month. Wow! Plus, save even more with our money-saving bundles on all our great services. Don't settle for less. Order online now at imctv.com/order now. Gearheart Broadband. Better broadband means better lives.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Welcome back to Betsy Lane as we're about 13 minutes away from kickoff here between the Bobcats and the Jaguars of Floyd Central. And Jamie, as you said, we was talking about a lot of young talent on both these teams. You've got some information on that.
A ton of young talent for Betsy Lane. You had mentioned them in the pregame comments, our opening comments. Quarterback Eli Gerald, running back Grayson Hall, wide receiver Lincoln Hamilton. Then you got sophomore Canyon Sloan. It's a youthful team for Betsy Lane that can be very explosive here tonight offensively.
Well, and you speak of Gerald, he's the only one that's thrown a pass for Betsy Lane this year, so he's been able to take all the snaps at the quarterback position. Grayson Hall, their leading rusher, 42 attempts, 256 yards. And Lincoln Hamilton has had one touchdown reception, 119 yards receiving himself. So a big integral part of this Betsy Lane team. And when you got freshmen and sophomores that's producing like they is, they've got a lot to look forward to for the next 3 or 4 years.
Kind of a fresh start for Floyd Central this year. You're talking about a new head coach and Trevor Hoskins taking the reins, and then some sophomore talent. Sophomore quarterback Keatron Mays. He's a heartbreaker. He can make some things happen.
Yes.
All-purpose player Wesley Buck, who is very dangerous. And for Betsy Lane tonight, the key with a limited offense for Floyd Central due to the injury, they need to try their best to contain Buck at all costs tonight.
Yeah, that's who. I talked to Coach Gerald before before we got to come on the air, and he said that's what he's concentrated his defense on this week. And the reason for that, you've got Ethan Carey and Bailey Evans, the two starting running backs at the first of the season for Floyd Central, and they're both injured. Not sure if Curry's even going to make it back for the season. They say, it's still up in the air, so they've had to move Cotton from the receiving corps into the backfield, and so that shortens them up. But talking about Wesley Buck, sophomore, and he's in the top 6, I think, in the region right now as far as players.
And you mentioned the injuries between Bailey Evans and Curry for Floyd Central. That's 225 yards and 59 carries total that aren't going to be out here as an impact tonight. That really hurts and limits Floyd Central's offensive attack. And you put Cotton out of his natural position at wideout, put him at tailback. That kind of limits them. They're already a 2-to-1 passing offense anyway.
Right.
They'll be very dependent on that passing game. A lot of screen passes tonight. Try to set a wall for Buck or for somebody else to try to get free and make some space in the spread offense. You'll see a lot of that tonight from Floyd Central. We are about 10 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take another break and come back with more of our countdown to kickoff tonight on the Intermountain Sports Network.
September is saving season at Appalachian Wireless, so get an iPhone 14 for just a penny. Yeah, just 1 penny. Or how about $800 off select devices? Or even take $75 off prepaid phones. Do you need more? How about $1,000 off in savings when you bundle? Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just want a good deal, we've got something just for you. So stop by your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to let us help you get connected today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Not enough power? It's not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart broadband internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
TiVo Plus. Your favorite shows, movies, videos, and more. All in one easy experience you know and love. Streaming TV that's free, binge-worthy, and always on. TiVo Plus.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Resideo and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Looking for a local, reliable 5G mobile service without the hassle? Say hello to Gearheart Mobile, your local, no-contract mobile provider. Keep your same number, enjoy phone financing, and get plans starting at just $20 a month. Need a new phone? Order now at GearheartMobile.com or call 800-635-7052. Finally, the 5G mobile service you deserve, only with Gearheart Mobile. Tired of slow, unreliable internet? It's time to switch it up with blazing fast speeds from Gearheart Broadband, your local reliable provider. Right now, get our new starter broadband package, 200 meg internet for just $64.95 per month. Wow! Plus, save even more with our money-saving bundles on all our great services. Don't settle for less. Order online now at imctv.com/order now. Gearheart Broadband. Better broadband means better lives.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
Welcome back to Lloyd Hamilton Field at Betsy Lane tonight. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. County rivals, Betsy Lane, Floyd Central here on the Intermountain Sports Network. Jaguars come in 1-3. Bobcats 1-3. Both teams got wins in week 2. Betsy Lane, a 40-6 win over Pineville. That was a game played on a neutral field down in Clark County at George Rogers Clark High School on a Saturday afternoon. And then Floyd Central stood a 44-42 winner over Magoffin County in a thriller in week 2 at Floyd Central. That snapped a 13-game losing streak for the Jaguars. But both of these teams came in tonight pretty hungry for a win.
Yes, they are. And you speaking of that game, Magoffin County, that one went right down to the final seconds of the game. The Jaguars had to stop a two-point conversion by Magoffin County to keep from it going into overtime. So that gave them a lot of momentum, but then they turned around the next week and gave up 44 to Pike County Central. And then last week they was shut out against Shelby Valley. And I think a lot of that, Jamie, last week, that was their first week without the 2 running backs. And so they've had another week. Now it's been 2 weeks into that. And I think you see a little different running attack tonight because they've had the extra week, to prepare for that.
Yeah, that game last week against Shelby Valley, that's almost like what I would call a burn-the-tape game. You didn't learn anything from it at all.
Right.
A lot of drop passes.
Yes.
You had 3 onside kicks recovered by the opponent. That's something that never happens. So there's things to work on from the prior week. And I think Coach Hoskins is going to put the guys that he has available, put them in spots where they can win.
Yes.
Got to get them in places where their confidence goes up, where they can make some plays. And I bet they feel tonight they can put some points on the board against this Betsy Lane team.
Right. Well, as we spoke earlier, whoever's defense shows up and plays some, and plus turnovers, always has a big factor in it. But both teams has been giving up a lot of points on the season. I know Betsy Lane has allowed 162 points, only scoring 117 herself, and Floyd Central has given up 157 points, only scoring 86 herself. So the defense has got a lot to do with which team comes away with the W here tonight.
So who breaks out? In your opinion, individuals tonight, who do you see breaking out offensively for both teams?
Well, of course, you got to look at Betsy Lane. They've been without Isaiah Allen, their top receiver, and he's going to try to go tonight. We don't know how much he's going to go. We'll talk to Coach Gerald. So you got to look at him because he stretches the field for Betsy Lane, and they've not had that in the recent weeks that he's been injured. And, of course, for Floyd Central, you look no further than Wesley Buck. As Buck goes, I think that's the way the Jaguars are going to go tonight.
They have to create space for him. He may be the most athletic player in this county.
Yes,
I mean, amongst all 3 schools, I think he may be the most athletic. Raw athleticism, Wesley Buck has got that. You got to, if you're Coach Hoskins, he's your wild card. You got to do everything you can to get him in space to create some offense, some slips, some slants, screens, every kind of junk play you can do with a short passing game. Do it, but it has to be quick. Those passes don't work if they're not quickly executed, and Mays has to have the confidence to throw to the spot, knowing that his guy's going to get there. And, after last week with all those drops, those guys got to shake it off. Austin Meade, some of those guys, they got great talent. Shake it off, go to your spots. Mays will find you. That'll get their confidence rolling.
And another way, last week, a couple of snaps, they had Buck in and run him on the jet sweep. So, just like you say, whatever you got to do to get the ball in his hand, that's what you got to do. We got the captains and the coaches at the midfield stripe ready for the coin toss. We'll watch that, see who comes away with that. And is this color scheme on the uniforms the first year that they've had them? They look like the Notre Dame tonight.
The first time they've used the gold pants. I love it. The uniform gets an A for me. Number one, as a broadcaster, you can see the numbers very well. Number two, I like the usage of the gold. I love the white helmet, the gold stripe. I love it. It gets an A for me. Betsy Lane looking solid tonight too. It's about an A- for me. I'm not about the all black numbers. When I think about Betsy Lane, I think about a lot of blue and white.
Yes.
So, but I like it. It's good. You know, it's all right.
Yeah, that's Floyd Central's got the Notre Dame look there, except for the gold helmets. You know, if they throw the gold helmets in on that, it'd look like the Fighting Irish.
A white hat tonight is Robert Younds. He's the white hat official tonight. Looks like Floyd Central has maybe won the toss. We'll wait and see here.
I think he's presenting the coin.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, there he goes. We'll see who wins this toss, and we'll have football here in a few minutes. So the Jaguars have won the toss, and they will receive. So we'll see the Jaguars on offense first in about a minute and a half. Any final thoughts before we get started here tonight, Larry?
Well, you know, just like we said, a big rivalry game, and both teams is looking at this as an opportunity on the schedule to come away with a win, break those losing streaks. They got a big crowd on hand tonight. Always have a big crowd when these two teams play. Weather is spectacular. Don't have to worry about the lightning delays and all this stuff that we've had. So I think it's going to be a very spirited game, and whoever comes away with the least turnovers is going to end up winning this game.
Jaguars going to come out of their tunnel here with the "We Pity Those Kitties" as they come out to a great crowd tonight, by the way. This is always a well-attended game. Great crowd to have this atmosphere here on the hill tonight. I think it's a shame that all three county schools aren't in the same district.
Right.
Just to put the stakes a little higher on this game. But nevertheless, I'm glad they still play each other each and every year. It's fantastic.
Yes, absolutely.
Betsy Lane with the glow big or go homecoming. It is homecoming night here on the hill, so we'll have like an extended halftime tonight.
Right.
So you better put the coffee on, because we're going to have a long night of football here tonight.
We got a long night, and if these two teams put points on the board the way they do, and, you know, another thing that, Jamie, that extends the game too, both of these teams likes to pass the ball. So if you have incompletion, stops the clock, and, you know, it extends the game. And like you said earlier, 2-1, Floyd Central passed the run, and that's true to their coach. Trevor Hoskins, as far as I know, still holds some very offensive records at the U-Pike where he played. He was the quarterback there, and we used to cover a lot of U-Pike games, saw Trevor play a lot of games, and wasn't nothing to see him put 300 or 400 yards up in a game.
Trevor Hoskins, a fantastic player at U-Pike, played at Middlesboro High School, now roaming the sidelines for Floyd Central tonight. Betsy Lane getting set. They're in a final huddle, getting some final instruction from another great offensive player in Jared Gerald, who set a record or two playing high school football way back in the day.
Yes.
We'll see the Bobcats doing the kicking tonight. Will be Kenyon Sloan. He'll be the kicker. Floyd Central, the two men back, one being Cotton, and the other Jamarcus Bennett, sophomore, 5'7". And we have toe to leather as squib kick, and Floyd Central does do their best to hang on to it. Obviously, the Bobcats saw film from last week.
Yes. As they get ready to say the same thing. Coach Gerald's done a little film study on them and tried to kick. Wasn't successful on that one. And, you know, if you think about it, at least probably 50% of the kicks in high school in this area is an onside kick or a squib kick.
Most
you don't
of the
see
time.
a kick long.
Austin Meade on that recovery for Floyd Central. They'll split 3 men, 2 men to the right, 1 man left, 1 man backfield for the Jaguars. Handoff will go in the backfield is Cotton. He'll find a hole, come across the 50 of the Bobcat territory and down at the 49-yard line. It's about a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down and 5 coming up.
And as we expected, Cotton would get the start in the backfield.
You'll hear the names of Cotton. You'll not hear the name of Bailey Evans, the leading running back, injured. He's not playing tonight. Also, Ethan Curry unavailable for tonight's game for the Bobcats. Good vision with that ball for Cotton. Here's 2nd and 5, ball at midfield. Mays will take the snap. He'll throw quickly, and that is caught by Buck near the stick. He'll be a yard shy, a 4-yard pickup down to the 44-yard line. I like that quick hitter.
Yes. And all the names that we talked about in the pregame, as we've mentioned them so far here in the first 2 plays.
3rd and 1, and this is good for Floyd Central. Get into a rhythm here on offense and get some positivity and shake off last week's game, which was just disastrous for them against Shelby Valley. They'll start that clock. We're just underway. 0-0. 3rd and 1. And here we go. Ball at the 44-yard line. Under center is Mays. 2 men behind him. He'll hand it off, and it's a fumble, and Betsy Lane's got it. Bobcats recover. There's that turnover you talked about, Larry.
Yes, and that was just a exchange problem between Mays and Cotton. Cotton never did have the ball, and that was number 1 for Betsy Lane coming up with the recovery.
That's Lincoln Hamilton.
Lincoln Hamilton.
We mentioned those talented freshmen. He's one of a trio of freshmen that are making plays every night when the Bobcats take the field. Nice job by the Bobcat offense, our defense. Now their offense takes over with pretty decent field position. Ball at their own 42. They'll go to the spread, 2 men both ways, and one man set in the backfield. Eli Gerald, the quarterback. He'll take the snap, and the handoff will go. They'll cut it up to the left and up across the 50 and down. That's a solid 10-yard gain on 1st down for Grayson Hall, another one of those talented freshmen.
Yes. Strong run, but Hall had a big hole on that right side and wasn't tipped until 4 or 5 yards down the field.
10 yards on that pickup. The Wildcat screams up here on the PA. Ball's across the threshold in Floyd Central territory. 1st and 10, Bobcats. Shotgun again, handoff to Hall. Why not? He'll stutter and find a hole. Left side goes across the 45 and down around the 43-yard line.
Looks like he's going to pick up another 5 on that one, bring up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line of the Jaguars.
I'll tell you, between Sloan and Hall, a good tandem to try to make up all those yards that Andrew McCutcheon chewed up last year.
Yeah, well, it might take 2 or 3 to match what Andrew did last year.
He was a hoss for these Bobcats. 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 43. And the handoff again on the ground. This time left side running. That's Hall again. 1st down and more. Dragging a Jaguar or 2 down near the 26-yard line. 27 the official spot. Nice job by Betsy Lane and Grayson Hall.
Pickup of 16, 31 yards on 3 carries now for Hall.
He's getting it done. 31 carries on 3, or 31 yards on 3 carries for Hall. Another 1st and 10 for Betsy Lane.
Got a good viewer, Kurt Stamper out of Knott County watching tonight's game. We appreciate Kurt. He watches in about every time we're on the air, football or basketball.
How you doing, Kurt? 1st and 10. Ball at the 27. We're scoreless here early on. Shotgun for Gerald. He'll take it, and Hall gets the call again. Bounces out to the outside, right side, and this time contained. Short gain on the play, about 2, maybe 3. We'll wait for the spot.
See where I think
about 3 on that.
Yeah, I'm going to give him 3 on it.
How much debating are we going to do on yards tonight? I always argue on yards. We're going to have fun tonight. 2nd down and 7 here. Ball just across the 25. Betsy Lane driving after getting the fumble recovery from Floyd Central as the Jaguars were on their initial drive of the night on 3rd down and 1. Here's a keeper this time for Gerald, and he'll take it across the middle to 20 and down. That's another Bobcat 1st down.
Down to the 16-yard line, pickup of 8, and into the red zone. The Bobcats go.
I like that handoff. Everybody biting on Hall. He's been doing so much. Gerald on the keeper. A good play call. 1st and 10, Betsy Lane. Ball right around the 16-yard line. They're in the red zone here. Now an official timeout. The White Hat asking for a timeout. Looks like an equipment issue for Betsy Lane. That would be Cole Hall, a senior linebacker, and that now offensive lineman. He'll sub out for just a moment, and they'll bring in his stead Skylar Maynard, a freshman lineman. For a moment now, he's going, nope, I'm good. Cole's good. He's back out there.
Yeah, he's back out there. That's probably a chin strap. Sometimes you have problems with the helmet.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 16. Again, first quarter, scoreless. And the handoff again. This is Hall. Stutter stops, and the defense going to corral him this time. Nice job of the Jaguars to not get too off base and track him down. Good tackle made by Ashton Maynard there for the Jaguars.
Yeah, dropped him for a 2-yard loss.
I like the old school thought of just run it till they stop it. And Floyd Central making those adjustments, and now Coach Gerald has to go back and make some adjustments of his own.
Well, they've not had anybody flanked out in the wide receiver position on this drive. It's just been power formation all along.
2nd down and 12 after that loss of 2. Ball at the 18-yard line. Shotgun for Gerald. Got Hall in the backfield. Oh, Floyd Central some movement, but now a whistle and a timeout it looks like.
Yeah, Betsy Lane's going to take that one. Coach Gerald was trying to get him 5 quick ones on that, so we'll send it back to station for a short break. Be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
At Appalachian Wireless, we get it. You need reliable service without breaking the bank. That's why we offer affordable, unlimited data plans and advance pay options to fit any budget. Are you ready to ditch your overpriced carrier? We've got a switch and save deal plan just for you. We're your local experience provider from Appalachia for Appalachia. So stop by your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location today or visit us online at appalachianwireless.com to see how easy it is to save and get connected. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Betsy Lane, 7:40 to play in the first quarter. Scoreless, 2nd down and 12. Ball at the 18 here for the Bobcats. Jamie Johnson, Larry Cecil, Byron Hall with you tonight. And it's a keeper for Gerald. He'll take it out to the right and get to the 15 and then out of bounds. He may have just got across the 15-yard line on that keeper.
I think they're going to mark him at the 14. That'd be a pickup of 4. Gerald now with 12 yards on 2 carries. Brings up 3rd and a long 8, as Jamie said, from the 18-yard. Well, that's the 14-yard. Yeah, they ain't changed the score.
And it's going to be 4-down territory here regardless.
Yes.
If you're Coach Gerald, you're not gambling all for the end zone here. But if you want to, make a strike at that end zone right now. You've not thrown the ball yet. Let's see. Maybe he shakes it up on 3rd down. Let's find out.
Well, he's got twins left and right. Now got trips.
Empty backfield. Here we go. Gerald, he'll either keep it or run it, and he's going to keep it. Draw up the middle across the 10 and falls down. That's a 1st down. Betsy Lane, 1st and goal coming up.
Going to mark him at the.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think they're going to mark him about a yard short.
Ooh.
Yes.
Going to mark yard shy.
Mark him at the 7, pickup of 7, but it's going to bring 4th and 1.
Well, all right. This Bobcat crowd needs to get up and make some noise right now on what is 4th and short.
Sitting on their hands right now.
Ball at the 7. Big defensive stand here for Floyd Central. Will they get it? Let's find out. Watch for Hall. Now Gerald runs up maybe for a sneak here as he comes out of shotgun. Looks over at Coach Gerald. And I saw a ton of movement.
Well, but I don't see no flags.
That's amazing to me. There was a ton of movement on that. The line was moving before the ball even got lifted his hands.
Well, even Gerald was moving, and they're going to mark it no gain.
Yeah.
And turn it over on down.
Wow, that's a busted play. Unfortunate for Betsy Lane, but boy, Floyd Central just stood their ground. Did not. They bent, but they didn't break.
Yes. Well, You know, and why try to get fancy on that play? You've got fourth and one, and, you know, you've had one negative play as far as running. The rest of them's big gain. Just go to the line of scrimmage and get to the yard.
Yeah, I thought him rushing up to under center threw everything off. I don't know if that was an audible or something last minute, but they could just gave it to Hall. They had the yard, maybe more, maybe a score.
Right. I'll agree with you 100%.
Left points on the field at that time. Floyd Central takes over 1st and 10, well deep in their own territory in the shadow of their own goalpost. Handoff on first down. They'll keep it conservative across the 10 and down.
That's Cotton.
Cotton with the short gain, about 3 there. That'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Of course, Cotton is one that laid the ball on the ground, but you couldn't really blame him. It was just a blotched handoff between him and Mays.
2nd and 7, 6:10 to go in the first quarter clock. We are scoreless here at Lloyd Hamilton Field in Betsy Lane.
And, Jamie, that was only the 3rd offensive play that they ran.
Very true. Under center this time is Mays. Got a man in motion, 2 backs behind. They'll pitch it out and try to hit that corner. Can't do it. Grayson Hall makes the tackle of Cotton way back around the 2-yard line. That was a great job defensively by Hall and the Bobcats.
Stop by Grayson Hall.
Yeah, that's put them way back. See where they got it on the 2-yard line.
Yeah, Cotton with that loss of 5 on that one. Clock rolling at 5:25, and they are backed up to the end zone here. Ball at the 2 on 3rd and long. They'll hand it off out of the backfield. Cotton will shoot it up and gets down to around the 8-yard line, just around the original line of scrimmage maybe. Actually get a little better than that.
They want to give him out to the 9-yard line. Well, now they've moved it back about
say
8-yard line, yes.
So about
a 6-yard pickup.
Yeah.
Brings up 4th and 9.
And of course now a punting situation as Buck is back to punt for Floyd Central. Takes it and lets it fly. It'll take a bounce and will die out of bounds around the 45-yard line. But excellent field position again for Betsy Lane, and Floyd Central just lucky they didn't have any gaffes and give up points there.
Yeah, and I think that was, playing it conservative and just giving Buck a little room to not have to punt it out of his end zone just to run that play because, like we said, they have the wide receiver in Buck, but maybe not to trust the offensive line at that time, throwing out of the end zone.
Bobcats back on the attack. Nothing. Your score, 4:41 to play in the first quarter. 2 men both ways. 1 man backfield for the Bobcats here. Shotgun for Gerald. Takes the snap, back to pass. Got some time, throws right side. That is caught. 1st down and more. 30, shake and bake. 25, 20. Looking for more, still on his horse. 15, 10, and down near the 5-yard line. What a pickup for the Bobcats here for Gerald and also Lincoln Hamilton. A dangerous combination with those 2 freshmen on the field for the Bobcats.
Yes, great field vision by Lincoln as he cut it back to the center of the field, and one more block and he would have went, Jamie.
1st and goal at the 7.
38-yard pickup.
Nice passing percentage. First one tonight goes for 36 yards. Bouncing it out right side. Hall gets pay dirt for the Bobcats. Touchdown, Betsy Lane.
7 yards out as the Bobcats put 6 on the board and take an early lead. And so far, Jamie, it's just been total domination right now for Betsy Lane and on both sides of the ball.
That's a reward for Grayson Hall and all the work he did in that first drive.
Yes.
Gets that touchdown for having 5 carries in that initial drive tonight.
Yes.
They'll go for the extra point kick here. Waiting for the snap. Chris Gerald, the kicker. It's up, and it is no good. Your score with 4:05 to play in the first. Betsy Lane 6, Floyd Central nothing. We're back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Welcome back to Betsy Lane as they take this 6-0 lead on the 7-yard run by Hall and kickoff. And another one, Jamie.
It's another return, another botched kickoff by Floyd Central, recovered by the Bobcats, and Lincoln Hamilton again on a big play here for the Bobcats.
Well, you know, at the end of the game, we'll be giving away the Intermountain Sports Attorney John Earl Hunt Player of the Game, and Lincoln's making a strong bid for that early right now.
Listen, this is in Floyd Central's head. I mean, these kickoffs, they're shaking. Yeah, I mean, it's in their head.
Well, that's 4 in the last 2 games, and this is only two kickoffs they've accepted here in this game tonight.
So the Bobcats are back at it midfield looking for more with 4:02 to play in the first quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again. It's going to be Hall chewing up some turf on the left side and down around the 40-yard line. That's about a 9-yard gain on first down for Grayson Hall, and he's already had a fabulous night tonight.
7 carries, 48 yards, and a touchdown. And we've still got 3:45 left here in the first quarter. And you can see just the energy gaining by Betsy Lane as they're moving the ball the way they're doing it, Jamie.
Second down and 1 ball at the Jaguar 40. Bobcats up 6-0, looking for more here in the first quarter. Kevin Parsons, Karen Short. Love seeing you and I together, hearing you and I together in the broadcast booth tonight. Thank you, guys. Handoff on the sweep. That's a first down and more. And down to the 25-yard line and out of bounds. A nice carry by Reese Hamilton, the junior, 5'11 junior, squeaking out for a big gain here against this Jaguar defense.
And he's inside the 25 to the 24.
Telling you, a lot of talent on this team here. Reese Hamilton, a 16-yard carry there. We're up to around the 25-yard line, just across the 25. Bobcats under the 1st and 10. They're piling up first downs here in this first quarter.
Yes.
Fake on the handoff. Keeper for Gerald. Battles it up the middle. He's got more. Across the 10, down to the 5, and across the 5 and down to around the 2-yard line. Boy, Eli Gerald just fighting his way inside the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Bobcats.
A big 22-yard gain for Gerald, and right now that puts Betsy Lane over the 100-yard mark on the ground at 101. We're just under 3 minutes here first quarter.
So first and goal, Betsy Lane. 2:38 and ticking in this first quarter clock. Got split backs behind Gerald. Oh, actually, Gerald back there in shotgun will keep it and will dance his way for 6 more for the Bobcats. Another Bobcat touchdown.
2 yards out.
Made that look easy.
And as much as we've bragged on Grayson Hall, which we should have, Gerald now with 55 yards on 7 carries.
Solid night so far for him and this young team. You know, they tore it up in middle school football, this bunch did.
Yes.
Now they're up here on the big stage, and it's only just beginning to get good for Betsy Lane again on the football side.
Yes, it is.
Ton of talent up here on the hill.
And only thrown 1 pass tonight.
I haven't had to do anything else
Not had
so
to.
far. They'll probably go for 2 here, and they will. Man, you put Gerald and Hall and just let them go to work for the next 4 years.
Wow.
It'll be exciting up here. Looking to pass for the 2-point conversion. Over the middle, it's caught. 2-point conversion is good. Connected.
I think that's number 10.
Nicholas Trimble, senior. 14-0 Bobcats, 2:25 to play in the first. We're back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
It's time to switch to Gearheart Mobile, your local reliable 5G mobile service. Get crystal clear calls, fast data, and unbeatable coverage, starting at just $20 per month with no contract. Don't wait. Switch today. Visit mygmobile.com to order now.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Bobcats kick off again. Another squib kick. This time fielded by Meade. He's going the wrong way, though. Has to reverse it back and fell forward thanks to the tackle by Betsy Lane's Grant Tackett. So Floyd Central will have it 1st and 10 at their own 45. And that two-point conversion, by the way, reeled in by Ethan Lance,
yes,
who is playing his first football game in the Bobcat uniform tonight. And getting some touches, and good to see him out there. We'll make sure he got his name right. Ethan Lance, he did a fantastic job. Of course, a star on the basketball court last season for Betsy Lane.
As well as Elijah Earl.
Lots of talent up here. 1st and 10 for Floyd Central. Cotton breaks 2 tackles to the left, across the 50 to Bobcat territory. He's got a first down and driven out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's a 15-yard pickup for Damian Cotton. And finally, something to cheer for the Floyd Central side.
Yes, that's 26 yards total for Cotton, and he's got them all. They've only gained 26 yards as a team so far. He's got those on 6 carries.
1st and 10, Jaguars at the Betsy Lane 40, down by 2 scores, 14-0, 2:10 to play in the first quarter. Empty backfield this time as they'll send 4 out to the right, 1 man left. And now they'll overload it. Buck will take the handoff, and they'll try to set a wall for him on this right side. They do, and Buck turns the corner and goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 9-yard pickup for Buck, but he ran a country mile to get those 9.
Yes, they just used him last week on that jet sweep the same way and was successful on it. And again, the 9 yards. And just like that, the Jaguars are down at the Betsy Lane 31-yard line.
This is important to get a score here. You can't give the ball back on this drive and not get a score for Floyd Central and afford to get down by 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
You can't do it.
I'll agree with you 100%.
You got to answer right here. Mays will hand it off. Cotton shot up the middle, and he'll work his way down. That's a first down for Floyd Central, down to around the 27-yard line.
Pick up a 4. Offensive line getting a little movement now off the ball and pushing the defense line back for Betsy Lane, giving Cotton a little run. And, you know, they've run him through between the tackles, and with his speed, they try to get him to outside just like that first run. That's where he needs to get.
28 yards on 6 carries for Cotton. Win it, 45 to go in the first quarter. Jags are down by 2 scores, and we got a flag. I was beginning to wonder if any of these guys brought their flags tonight, Larry.
Well, I don't like to see them, and it's going to be offsides Betsy Lane, so it's going to give 5 and make it 1st and 5 for Floyd Central.
And really only one questionable no call so far tonight. It's been a pretty much a clean play game. So 1st and 5 now for Floyd Central on that offsides penalty by Betsy Lane. Bobcats still up 14-0. Floyd Central driving just outside the red zone. 14-0 your score. Mays some shotgun. And we'll on the ground again. There's Cotton. Spins up the middle and brought down, but still a nice job. Ethan Lance on that tackle for Betsy Lane.
And it's going to be no gain, looks like, the way they're setting the box up.
Wow.
No gain on the run.
He fought and spun, tried to get there. Nice job defensively by Lance to stonewall him.
And what an addition by Lance coming out to play. You know, a big body and got a lot of athletic ability, and put him on the edge as an edge rusher like that. That's a big plus for the defense.
Absolutely. Cotton in the backfield. Holbrook splits out to the left. 2 men out to the right. And quick hitter on the right side. That's caught by Buck and breaks one tackle, then brought down near the 20. Maybe one or none. Man, they got to get him more space.
Right. I think they're going to mark it right at the 22. No gain.
No gain. Man, oh, man. I like the play call, but you just got to get more space. And there wasn't enough there where they're already on that right hash mark.
Of course, just like we said in the pregame, Coach Jarrell said he was watching for that, so Betsy Lane was ready for it.
3rd and 4 in 4-down territory. 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hand off to Cotton. Drags a man. Gets across the 20. Finally, he's still shy of the stick. He's about a yard shy.
And the first hit by Betsy Lane was by Ethan Lance, but Cotton was able to spin out of that and come up with a couple of yards. 3 yards we'll give him. It's going to be 4th and 2.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Your score at the end of one is Betsy Lane 14, Floyd Central nothing. It'll be 4th and short when we come back for the Jaguars on the Intermountain Sports Network.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Where do all the phone chargers go? No one knows, but at Appalachian Wireless, we've got all the backups you'll ever need. The cords, the blocks, the car chargers, power banks, even screen protectors and cases. So stock up now so your phone is always protected and stays connected. Right now, it's buy one, get one 50% off. So what are you waiting for? Go into your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location to see how you can get connected and stay protected for less. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to Betsy Lane, ready for second quarter action, 14-0 Bobcats, but Floyd Central on their best drive of the night. They got it 4th and 2 from the 19-yard line of the Bobcats.
Need 2 yards in a worst way to the Jaguars here. Mays under center, man in motion is Buck. Waiting for the snap, trying to draw Betsy Lane off sides, and now a timeout will be called. I like the call. I like that just to try to switch something up on Betsy Lane. Maybe be a little eager to jump in on it.
Right.
Bobcats didn't bite, though.
Yes, good discipline by the defensive front, Betsy Lane. And, of course, the downside on that is you use one of your timeouts with no time coming off the clock, to start the second quarter. But they need this first down, because this is the best drive they've had, and they've showed no indication of being able to stop the offense of the Bobcats.
No, they've got to keep pace and try to get another score, maybe recover it onside, and get back in this ball game. We'll take time out to tell you tonight's game is brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, John Greer Hunt, Kentucky Farm Bureau, also Gearheart Mobile and Howard Family Pharmacy. Quickly on the line is Floyd Central. Man in motion, Mays. He dropped it. And the ball is going to be either recovered or stopped. Either way, it's Betsy Lane ball.
Yes. And I think it was end up being a fumble, so you can consider that the second turnover.
And again, you're getting too fancy. You're getting too cute. We saw Betsy Lane do that earlier on a 4th and short. Don't get so cute on these plays.
Right. You just need two yards. Run your best play that you've got to get you 2 yards.
Yeah.
4 new downs and go from there.
So Betsy Lane takes over. Their defense holds true. Bobcats will have it. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line, up 14-0, just underway in the second quarter. And quickly the handoff on first down on the sweep to the right with the football is Mason Hall. And he'll get out of bounds. Short gain on the play. That's about 7 on that play. I'm blocked by 2 people and a cameraman.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And I'm on my tiptoes trying to see where they're at. They're going to give him 7 on just over the 25.
Would you say this press box was built in 1977?
77 or whatever. It needs to be a little upgrade.
Yeah, it needs some upgrades up here. Oh, man. Second and 3. Handoff for Betsy Lane. And that's Hall trying to make his way. Does. Puts his head forward. Gets the first down to the 30-yard line.
Pick up a 4.
Boy, Hall just going to work. 52 yards on 8 carries so far tonight and has 1 score.
First down, Bobcat.
And the only other ball carry has been Gerald. He's got 55 yards on 7 carries and a touchdown.
And as one of my buddies would say if he were up here, another first down, Bobcats.
That's it.
How about you, BC? Shotgun for Betsy Lane. 2 men out both ways. Now a man in motion. And the handoff. Again, Hall breaks 2 tackles in the backfield. Made something out of nothing. Still on his feet and stretches out to the 35-yard line. Boy, Hall is an incredible runner.
He is. And that play was designed, Jamie, to come to the right side. He didn't see an opening and was able to have the vision to cut it back and just lowered his head and picks up 4 yards.
A lot of agility being shown by Grayson Hall, one of these talented freshmen for the Bobcats. Trips out to the right, 1 man left. 1 man backfield, shotgun for Gerald. He'll take it and hands it off. Again, it's Hall in the backfield. He'll get caught up and brought down. Nice job by Floyd Central's Ashton Maynard. We called his name earlier on the line. Did a good job that time to get in there and make that stop for a loss.
Yeah, he's going to lose 2 yards.
3rd and 7.
That's only the second negative play Betsy Lane's had to run a game tonight.
My buddy Shane on here talking about upgrades in the 70s on a thread. I get it, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes vintage things are good, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Here we go. 3rd down and 7.
Not press boxes, right?
Yeah, not press boxes. Rolling out the throw is Gerald, and just through the hands. Boy, Bobcat fans wanted some kind of interference, maybe a hold on the Floyd Central defender, Jamarcus Bennett. Not going to get that call. Incomplete pass. 4th down in a punting situation, and nice job by the Jaguar defense.
Yes. I think that Lincoln Hamilton, the ball, he was coming to the outside, and Gerald seen the opening to the inside, and I think he just lost his balance when he was trying to cut back. I thought that was a good no call. And will Coach Gerald go for it here, the way they've moved the football? No indication of a punter.
Looks like they're going to try to go for it or maybe draw the Jaguars off sides, but it wouldn't be enough for a first down. They're going to go for it. Running out is Gerald.
A lot of room.
Here he goes to the 40, and he'll be right at the stick.
They're going to give him the 41. That's a yard more than he needed.
Yeah.
A gutsy call by Coach Gerald, and Eli just, he's seen that defender right at the down marker, lowered his head and powered through for the first down.
8 yards, 51 on the night, 7 carries and a touchdown for Eli and Gerald. Move those chains for another Bobcat first down. 1st and 10 for Betsy Lane. 9:40 to play in the second quarter. Bobcats up 14-0. Still in their own territory here. Trips out to the left, 1 man right. Low snap, handoff again. Hall looking for a hole, has to go to the outside and gets out of bounds around the 45-yard line. That's a 4-yard pickup. And then some extracurricular activity there. I think that's some Floyd Central frustration.
Yes,
you're asking me.
11 carries for Hall, so he's trying to do his best to make a Andrew McCutcheon game here tonight.
Well, McCutcheon would have 25 carries and about 150 yards or more. And
ever how many plays Betsy Lane's had, that's how many carries he would have had.
Very true. I miss that kid. 2nd down and 6. And back to pass is Gerald. He's got some time. Now flushed out. And lost the ball. It's a fumble. Who's got it? I'm afraid to make the call. Let's wait and see.
I think Betsy Lane's coming up with
it. Boy, just picked up and saved by, looks like Gavin Combs saved that for Betsy Lane.
Yeah, and it's going to be no gain for Gerald.
Man, oh man.
I think, Jamie, he started to run, and then he seen somebody open downfield, and he's tried to stop maybe to get the throw off, and they hit him from behind and knocked that one out.
Yeah.
If he'd have just tucked it, he probably could have got 3 or 4 more
commit.
yards.
And that's a freshman thing.
Yes.
Yes. Just got to commit.
Yes, absolutely.
So now 3rd and 6 for the Bobcats again. 2 men out to the right. Hall in the backfield. And man in motion, and they'll give it to Hall. He'll take it to the left, and he's digging a hole down to the 50. He'll be a yard shy of the stick.
Out to the 50.
It's a 5-yard pickup. He's a yard shy.
It'll be 4th and 1.
Is that 63 I got? You got the same?
Yes.
63 yards
63 on 12 carries.
12 carries, that's right. Solid working night. 4th and 1, obviously going to go for it here with the Bobcats. Under 8 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, when you're 4th and 7 from your own 26, I'm sure you're going to go for it midfield. Right?
Absolutely. And a 14-0 lead. Betsy Lane just flexing some muscle right now. Shotgun waiting on the snap. There it is. Keeper for Gerald gets the push. I think he got it.
I think so. It'd be close. So
Floyd Central doesn't like it, but I'm telling you, I think they got the forward progress.
Yeah, the official on the other side is about the football length past the yard marker, and it is.
Yeah, that push got him and then was driven back. That's a good spot and a good call.
But, you know, the thing that I don't really like about that, when you got a yard, why go from the shotgun? Go to under center.
Yeah.
How many times do you see that? You know, you don't see very many
the
snaps
tush
from
push.
under center. Yes. Yeah.
That's the popular thing now in the pros.
It is.
The tush push.
That's right.
And now a flag. This is on Floyd Central before the snap.
Might be offsides.
Yep. You are correct. Offsides on the Jaguars. Their first penalty of the night with 7:13 to play. Second quarter. So now 1st and 5 for Betsy Lane. Put that ball deeper into Jaguar territory at the 44.
And both teams with only one flag, and both of them has been offside. So a well-disciplined game so far, except for the 2 fumbles.
Shotgun snap here. Man in motion again. They'll give it to him. Right side running. Cuts it for the first down. 40, 35, 30. That's Reese Hamilton, 20. And brought down near the 15-yard line. A solid run by the junior, Reese Hamilton, for Betsy Lane.
And I think they're going to give him at the 16-yard line. If they do, it's a 28-yard run.
Well, he's had 2 big runs tonight. One for 16, one for 28. When he touches the ball, it's big. But wait, hold the phone. There's a flag. Erase it all.
Uh-oh. Going to be a hold.
Man, oh, man. Negate all that. All that praise, Reese. When you do your highlight tape, just erase it after you got to play.
Yes.
Hate to tell you, but a teammate failed you.
It's all the way back to the 49-yard line of Floyd Central.
Wow.
1st and 12 now.
Well, a big penalty there, and that could have set up another big score for Betsy Lane. They'll go back to the drawing board and rethink this thing.
6:45 left here in the first half. It's 14-0 Betsy Lane. And as Jamie said, they was on the move, had it down at the 16, but the penalties moved it back to the 49 of Floyd Central.
It's a good break for the Jaguars. Can they regroup here defensively and cause a fumble, cause a stop? Handoff to Hall again, takes it to the left, bounces it outside, down to the 40, stumbles his way out of bounds, but he is just shy of the stick, about 9 yards.
I think they're going to give him right at the 40.
Yeah.
Pick up of 11.
Pick up of 11.
Well, yeah, he had 2. Needed 12, got 11. My bad.
Yeah.
I was looking at the original stick.
Well, it's on 49 of the other side of the 40.
Yep.
That's where you get mixed up sometimes on that. 74 yards.
On 13 carries, so now 2nd and 1. Clock at 6:18 and stopped after he was driven out of bounds. Betsy Lane driving again in Floyd Central territory. Handoff will go to Hall. Up the gut, got the first down there.
Hall with the run, good for first down yardage.
And that's what we've been saying. You know, when you got short you know, just run it, get your extra 4 downs, and then you can open up the playbook.
About a 4-yard pickup there. Got what they needed. Ball at the 37-yard line of Floyd Central. Clock under 6 to go here in the first half, second quarter. 14-0 Betsy Lane, and they're looking for more right here.
196 yards total offense for the Bobcats so far.
And we don't have time of possession, but I imagine it's 4-1 in favor of Betsy Lane.
Absolutely.
They have kept the ball virtually all night. This defense for Floyd Central has been working overtime here on this Friday night. Shotgun for Gerald. Flushed out quickly to the right and throws it, and it's incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Not a bad decision there by Gerald. Nobody really open. Again, don't do anything cute and fancy. Reset and do it again.
Well, you're talking about time of possession. Hall has got, 14 carries.
14 carries and 9 for Gerald.
Floyd Central has run 13 plays total.
I'm looking at 24, 25, 26. This is play number 27 for Betsy Lane.
So they've doubled the plays.
Mercy. Shotgun for Gerald. Trips out to the right. Handoff will go to Hall to the right. Cuts it up quickly. 35, 20, 20, 15, 10, 5. Pay dirt. Bobcats.
37 yards. And that puts him at 103 yards. Oh, no, 113 yards here in the first half, 2 touchdowns.
That's usually a game total for somebody.
Yes.
Man,
absolutely.
Oh, man. 20-0. Betsy Lane pitching the shutout here. And Grayson Hall just angry at the earth and had nobody near him.
Nobody.
Defensively.
Got that head of speed and was just cutting through the defense like a hot butter.
The kick is up, and it is
that one's good.
Yeah. 21-0. Betsy Lane, 5:15 to play, second quarter. We're back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Not enough power? It's not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart broadband internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
5:15 first half as 35-yard run by Grayson Hall. Extra point good. Bobcats up by 21. Set to kick off, Jamie.
And here we go. Betsy Lane with the kick by Canyon Sloan. And they'll pitch it. Here's Cotton. Takes it to the left side. 40. Got some running room into Bobcat territory and out of bounds. A little excitement there on the misdirection. Some trickery there on the kickoff return, and I'm a little shocked that Betsy Lane actually kicked it deep. Yeah. Why would you?
What if they give up 4 onside kicks the last 2 games, or a game and a half, and they kick it deep, and a nice return that way this time down to the 39-yard line of Betsy Lane, and see if Floyd Central now can put a drive together and put points on the board.
Right. I'm really shocked that Betsy Lane even decided to kick it deep. I mean, you got your foot on the neck of Floyd Central right now, and you gave them a big play to get them into Bobcat territory, 1st and 10 at the Betsy Lane 39.
Yes, gave them a little life.
Shotgun for Mays, and he'll roll it out. Left side looking to throw. Does, and it is caught inside the 30, 25, and down near the 20-yard line. Nice pitch and catch for the Jaguars there. Reception made by Austin Meade. Good to see him get his hands on one and hang on to it. That's good to see.
Yes, he had some drops last week in critical situations, but nice catch that time and run after the catch. Got down to the 21-yard line, pickup of 18.
First down, Jaguars.
So a nice job there by Meade connecting with Mays. Here we go, 1st and 10, ball just outside the red zone for Floyd Central. And the pitch out to Cotton. Lots of running room, 20, hit from behind and drugged down to the 15, but a nice job there by Cotton and a big hole made by that line that time.
Yes. You can see some energy coming back into the offensive group of Floyd Central after that long kickoff return. Pickup of 6.
6-yard gain, 37 yards for Cotton tonight on 9 carries. Of course, Floyd Central's offense has made a cameo appearance tonight. They've not been on the field much.
No, they haven't.
Shotgun for Mays again, and the handoff to Cotton. And he'll take a step forward across the 15 the 15 and down around the 12 or 13-yard line. We'll wait for the spot.
They're going to mark him about the 13, looking the way the official's standing on the other side.
So a 3rd and 2.
Yes.
Coming up. So a 2-yard gain for Cotton that time. And again, this is 4th down territory, down by 3 scores with 3:37 to play. And Betsy Lane gets the ball to start the second half. So you got to score here if you're Floyd Central to stay in this ball game.
Yes.
Handoff. Cotton again. Stopped. No. Breaks it. And finally brought down.
Fumble.
Lost it again. And as Betsy Lane got it.
If they're going to mark, they're going to say he was forward progress was stopped.
Runner was down.
But
runner was down. That's the rule.
Yes.
That's a lucky break.
Yes, it was, because he spun off that one tackle, and one of Betsy Lane's defenders hit him on the spin, but they said that his forward motion was stopped. And is going to lose yardage, all the way back to the 16-yard line.
It's like about a loss of 3. So now 4th and about 5 here for Floyd Central. Ball placed at the 16-yard line.
And it's going to be a timeout. I think Betsy Lane's going to use one of their timeouts. We'll take one herself. 2:44 left first half, 21-0. Betsy Lane, Floyd Central will have it 4th and 5 when we return on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
It's time to switch to Gearheart Mobile, your local reliable 5G mobile service. Get crystal clear calls, fast data, and unbeatable coverage, starting at just $20 per month with no contract. Don't wait. Switch today. Visit mygmobile.com to order now.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
5 for Floyd Central, down 21-0 to Betsy Lane, 2:44 to play in the second quarter. Ball at the Bobcat 16. Mays will take the snap. Looking, still looking. Pressure coming, dumps it off, and waiting for a call here.
It's Betsy Lane ball. The official mentioned. I don't know if it was completed or not. We couldn't see.
We couldn't see it. Incomplete pass.
Okay, yeah, because they didn't move the football. If it was completed, there's no gain. So it's been Betsy Lane will take over on downs from their own 16-yard line. And like you said, Jamie, they've still got one timeout left. They got 2:38 to score. And you've not seen them really release the passing game yet. So if they can put a score on here, get it to start the second half, that's going to be a deep hole.
Little 2-minute plus drill here for Betsy Lane as they start at their own 21, up 21-0. On the ground, they'll chew it up. Not much that time on first down, though. That's Canyon Sloan on the carry. Looks like maybe a 2-yard, 3-yard pickup.
That's Sloan's first carry of the night. We'll give him 3.
First time we've called Sloan's name other than kicking tonight.
Yes.
For Betsy Lane. Pick up a 3 on that first carry. 2nd down and 7 here for Betsy Lane, up 21-0. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. We'll have plenty of stats and comments coming up. Larry and Byron Hall will have that at the half. 2nd down and 7.
Homecoming will be at the half for the Bobcats.
And handoff here. That's Hall again. That time a little miscommunication on where to go, and Floyd Central did a good job of plugging up some holes on that line there.
Yeah, they're going to drop him for a 1-yard loss.
No gain.
Well, they've seen it enough tonight. They should be able to figure out what he's going to do.
Yes.
Still a nice night. That's 16 carries, 112 yards, and 2 scores for the freshman Grayson Hall.
Making a strong bid for that Intermountain Sports attorney, John Earl Hunt, player of the game.
Betsy Lane taking some time here. It's 1:10 to go on the game clock. And here we go. They'll split 3 men out to the right, 1 man left. And rolling out is Gerald. He's just going to keep it and go forward as Jared Gerald's bunch plays it conservative down to the 20-yard line. I'm a little shocked by that.
Yeah, I am. I thought they would try to put it in the air and see if they could move the ball down the field. And Floyd Central will use their timeout, try to conserve a little time. It's 50 seconds left on the clock. And I don't think Coach Gerald, earlier on that scoring drive, he went for it deep in his own territory on 4th and 6. But with 50 seconds left and up 21-0, I think they'll punt it on this one.
I agree. I think they punt it, especially because they get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yes.
So I think they're looking at this and saying, hey, punt it away, get our defense back out there, let's go to the locker room. Probably going to be up 3 scores.
Right.
Do the homecoming thing and come back out and take care of business to start the third quarter.
Well, and that's a big deal because you don't know what kind of mindset the team will have with the big lead and a homecoming. Coming out to second half, you got to readjust and refocus and get back into the game flow.
Over under on how long homecoming will be, Larry? 25 minutes?
Well, they give them 20 minutes. You get an extra 5 minutes, by the
I won't say 35. 35 minutes.
And then you got the 3-minute warm-up. So
this could be over 30 minutes of a break. At the half.
If you take more than the allotted time, you're supposed to have a 5-yard delay a game to start the second half. Now, I don't know where that'll happen or not.
Right. Showing punt are the Bobcats. And, there's a flag, a false start on Betsy Lane.
And they was trying to draw them off and end up moving themselves. So that's 2 penalties for 10 yards. Neither team has really been penalized. That's only 3 penalties for 15 yards total, both teams. So the officiating crew's done a great job. Been around it long enough, you could throw a hold. Well, no, take that back. Betsy Lane had the other hold. On the big long run here.
They did. So now they'll punt it again here, 4th and about 12. And there's the snap. It bounces to the punter, and it's a terrible punt, and it will not clear the 20. So now Floyd Central has got the ball with 44 seconds at the Bobcat 20. Larry, can they punch it in the end zone here?
Well, they're going to have to do more than what they've had, but you only got 19 yards. So, look at May. He's 3 of 3 from through the air. One of them was for no gain. So you got Buck, and might look for him.
Hey, you got 4 chances to make strikes. Every strike needs to be for that end zone.
Yes.
Right now.
Needs to be on that blue turf.
Every one of them. Here we go. Mays from shotgun trips out to the right. Back to pass. And that's the game plan. They'll air it out, and it is looking for Buck. Incomplete, overthrown. That's what you got to do. Every play, strike for the end zone.
Yes.
You've been given a gift. Take it.
And, you could look for a little tight end or drag across the middle or a wide receiver, because you know Betsy Lane is going to be focusing on Buck and run somebody in behind him, and he can clear the field.
Mays gets that call, comes into the huddle. Here we go again. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the Bobcat 20.
Buck out to the right side.
Isolated out to the right is Buck, and we got whistles. They'll stop the play, false start on Floyd Central.
Their second penalty.
And there's no need to be in a hurry there because the clock stopped.
Yes.
Get set. Go through you've ran this in practice. You're just running streaks. Maybe outs, maybe a post route. Just run your play.
Yes.
So that backs it back now. 2nd and 15 at the 24.
Betsy Lane in a zone defense as far as the defensive backs.
Elijah Little in the backfield for Floyd Central. Back to pass is Mays. Throws it to Buck. He's dancing at the 20, 15, going to the right, 10, 5, touchdown, Floyd Central. You gave them a gift, and they took it. Jaguars on the board.
24 yards out.
Boy, they needed that.
Yes.
Run good for 24 yards. Touchdown.
Wow.
3 catches, 30 yards for Buck. Got the touchdown of 24. Mays 4 of 5 with the touchdown, 48 yards.
And Floyd Central will go for 2 because there's no kickers on Beaver Creek. Here we go. Handoff to Cotton. He's got it.
Not even touched.
21-8, 27 seconds to go before the half. Betsy Lane leading. We'll come back in 1 minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
September is saving season at Appalachian Wireless, so get an iPhone 14 for just a penny. Yeah, just 1 penny. Or how about $800 off select devices? Or even take $75 off prepaid phones. Do you need more? How about $1,000 off in savings when you bundle? Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just want a good deal, we've got something just for you. So stop by your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to let us help you get connected today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
And we're back at Betsy Lane. 27 seconds left here in the first half as Floyd Central gets on the board. A 24-yard pass from May to Buck and the 2-point conversion by Cotton. And hits 21-8.
Salt and pepper hooking up. They call them salt and pepper.
Yes.
Mays and Buck.
Well, they put a little seasoning on that one and got it in.
That they did. There's the kick. And Betsy Lane's got it. That's Hall. 40, 45. Oh, go! 40, 30. Mays on his horse. 20, 10, 5. Grayson Hall with the return touchdown, and that's how you answer it back if you're Betsy Lane.
Yes. 63 yards for Grayson Hall.
Wow.
And what life that Floyd Central had, it's been sucked out of them on the return.
My goodness. What a job. What a night for freshman Grayson Hall of Betsy Lane. If you went and turned off the phone or the TV for halftime, you missed the play of the night.
You have, yes, exactly. 10 seconds. They're lining up for the extra point.
It'll be Gerald the kick. That's Chris Gerald. And there's the hold. The kick is up, and it is no good.
Didn't get there.
27-8 your score. 17 seconds left before the half. Back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Tired of slow, unreliable internet? It's time to switch it up with blazing fast speeds from Gearheart Broadband, your local reliable provider. Right now, get our new starter broadband package, 200 meg internet for just $64.95 per month. Wow! Plus, save even more with our money-saving bundles on all our great services. Don't settle for less. Order online now at imctv.com/order now. Gearheart Broadband. Better broadband means better lives.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Back at Betsy Lane here tonight, 27-8 your score. Bobcats in control after a 63-yard kickoff return by freshman Grayson Hall. Short kick, and it is fielded by Meade and down for Floyd Central. Got a score update from just down the road at Buckley's Creek tonight. Prestonsburg is up 37-6 on Pike Central tonight. 37-6. We'll get some more scores as we move through homecoming in the half here tonight. Around games around the region, of course, Pikeville and Belfry playing over on Pond Creek tonight, Larry.
Well, and let's see, Prestonsburg and Shelby Valley, is that who they've got?
Prestonsburg's at Pike Central. You got Phelps Central at Knott County Central. You got Letcher Central at Breathitt County. You got Martin County's at Shelby Valley tonight. Paintsville's at Frankfort. Long trip for them. Several other games. We'll try to find some scores in a little bit. 16 seconds here for Floyd Central. Down 27-8 just before the half. And it's on the ground. That's Cotton. And he'll get it across the 50. Streaks across the 50 and down.
Get 5 yards on that one.
Pick up a 5.
And that's going to be the last play of this second quarter. It's been all Bobcats.
It has.
Betsy Lane 27 and Floyd Central 8 at the half. We'll come back in a few moments with stats and comments and more here on the Intermountain Sports Network.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Where do all the phone chargers go? No one knows, but at Appalachian Wireless, we've got all the backups you'll ever need. The cords, the blocks, the car chargers, power banks, even screen protectors and cases. So stock up now so your phone is always protected and stays connected. Right now, it's buy one, get one 50% off. So what are you waiting for? Go into your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location to see how you can get connected and stay protected for less. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Not enough power? It's not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart Broadband Internet and Plume Whole Home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
It's time to switch to Gearheart Mobile, your local reliable 5G mobile service. Get crystal clear calls, fast data, and unbeatable coverage, starting at just $20 per month with no contract. Don't wait. Switch today. Visit mygmobile.com to order now.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
It's time to switch to Gearheart Mobile, your local reliable 5G mobile service. Get crystal clear calls, fast data, and unbeatable coverage, starting at just $20 per month with no contract. Don't wait. Switch today. Visit mygmobile.com to order now.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
September is saving season at Appalachian Wireless, so get an iPhone 14 for just a penny. Yeah, just 1 penny. Or how about $800 off select devices? Or even take $75 off prepaid phones. Do you need more? How about $1,000 off in savings when you bundle? Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just want a good deal, we've got something just for you. So stop by your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to let us help you get connected today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Could your Wi-Fi service be more intuitive, proactive, secure, lovable? Guard you from conniving cybercrime? Give you complete control over every device and turn connected devices into motion sensors. Relax and enjoy flawless adaptive Wi-Fi anytime and anywhere. Wi-Fi worth loving. HomePass from Plume.
Tired of slow, unreliable internet? It's time to switch it up with blazing fast speeds from Gearheart Broadband, your local reliable provider. Right now, get our new starter broadband package, 200 meg internet for just $64.95 per month. Wow! Plus, save even more with our money-saving bundles on all our great services. Don't settle for less. Order online now at imctv.com/order now. Gearheart Broadband. Better broadband means better lives.
At Appalachian Wireless, we get it. You need reliable service without breaking the bank. That's why we offer affordable unlimited data plans and advance pay options to fit any budget. Are you ready to ditch your overpriced carrier? We've got a switch and save deal plan just for you. We're your local experience provider from Appalachia for Appalachia. So stop by your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location today or visit us online at AppalachianWireless.com to see how easy it is to save and get connected. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Looking for a local, reliable 5G mobile service without the hassle? Say hello to Gearheart Mobile, your local, no-contract mobile provider. Keep your same number, enjoy phone financing, and get plans starting at just $20 a month. Need a new phone? Order now at GearheartMobile.com or call 800-635-7052. Finally, the 5G mobile service you deserve, only with Gearheart Mobile.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Welcome back to Betsy Lane. We're at the half of the night's game between the Bobcats and Jaguars. Homecoming night tonight as Betsy Lane enjoys a 27-8 lead at the half, Byron. And Floyd Central try to get back in it with 27 seconds left and cut the score to 20-8.
Yeah.
And then the 63-yard touch or kickoff return by Grayson Hall, and that's the way we stand here at the half.
I almost thought that Floyd Central might go ahead and try to give Betsy Lane a taste of their own medicine and go for an onside kick there just to maybe surprise them. And if you do that, everybody's diving on the ball.
Right.
Instead of kicking it out to their best runner and letting him go.
Well, Grayson, he took it and straight up the middle, and I don't think he was touched all the way to the end zone. It was just a foot race, and he was the rabbit, and everybody else was the greyhound.
Well, yeah, he got it about the 35, and once he hit the 45, he had nothing but green grass in front of him.
You're exactly right. Going over some numbers here in the first half. First for Floyd Central, they were led on the ground by Damian Cotton with 12 carries for 38 yards. Buck carried it one time for 9, and Mays carried one time for no yards and ended up fumbling it. They had 2 turnovers in the first half. Mays fumbled it once, and also
Cotton.
Well, you could say Cotton fumbled it, but it was just a a handoff between the two, so I think maybe you could give that to both of them. As far as in the air, Mays is 4 of 5 for 48 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown, the only one they scored, went to Wesley Buck at 24 yards, and Meade had 1 catch for 18 yards. As we said, 2 turnovers for Floyd Central, had 2 penalties for 10 yards, had an offsides and a illegal procedure. So not very many penalties by either team.
No, actually, it was like you said, a very clean played first half, very few penalties. There's been a nice flow to the game because of it, and that has really allowed Betsy Lane to find their groove and get out here, and anything they're doing is turning to gold right now.
Well, exactly, and you speaking of the groove, the man that's in the groove right now is Grayson Hall. He carried it 16 times in that first half for 112 yards, 2 touchdowns, one a 7-yard run and a 35-yard run. Plus, the third touchdown was the 63-yard touchdown kickoff return. Gerald done some good work on the ground himself. He's had 11 carries for 66 yards, and he had a 2-yard touchdown run. Reese Hamilton had 1 carry for 16 yards, and Kenyon Sloan 1 carry for 3. Betsy Lane's not put it in the air very much. Gerald 1 of 3 for 38 yards, and that one 38-yard catch going to Reese Hamilton. Betsy Lane with 3 penalties, and the one took a big 35-yard run away from Hall and brought it back, but they end up scoring anyway, and no turnovers.
Yeah, well, that's the key thing right there is no turnovers. And you mentioned only 3 passing attempts. They haven't had to put it in the air with the way Hall's run the ball and the way you account for him. And then they do a little option read, and has allowed Gerald to get out and get some plenty of yards out there as well.
Well, you speaking of the time, we don't keep time of possession, but me and Jamie was talking about it there in the first half. Probably 4-1 Betsy Lane right now because
they've had it 75% of the time at least.
Well, I was going to add them up here if I could right real quick. Let's see, you got 12, 17, 18, 19, only 19 offensive plays for Floyd Central in the first half. And like we said, Grayson Hall run it 16 times himself, so he's almost had as many carries as Floyd Central had possessions, play attempts.
Well, that just tells you the time of possession in itself right there.
Yes.
When one kid has as many carries as the other team has plays, that's a problem for Floyd Central.
It absolutely is. So 27-8 here at the half. We're going to send it back to the station, and we'll be back for more halftime right here on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Where do all the phone chargers go? No one knows, but at Appalachian Wireless, we've got all the backups you'll ever need. The cords, the blocks, the car chargers, power banks, even screen protectors and cases. So stock up now so your phone is always protected and stays connected. Right now, it's buy one, get one 50% off. So what are you waiting for? Go into your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location to see how you can get connected and stay protected for less. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Looking for a local, reliable 5G mobile service without the hassle? Say hello to Gearheart Mobile, your local, no-contract mobile provider. Keep your same number, enjoy phone financing, and get plans starting at just $20 a month. Need a new phone? Order now at GearheartMobile.com or call 800-635-7052. Finally, the 5G mobile service you deserve, only with Gearheart Mobile.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
Could your Wi-Fi service be more intuitive, proactive, secure, lovable? Guard you from conniving cybercrime? Give you complete control over every device? And turn connected devices into motion sensors? Relax and enjoy flawless adaptive Wi-Fi anytime and anywhere. Wi-Fi worth loving. Home Pass from Plume.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Not enough power? It's not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart Broadband Internet and Plume Whole Home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearheart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control wherever you are. Visit www.gearheartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearheart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Tired of slow, unreliable internet? It's time to switch it up with blazing fast speeds from Gearheart Broadband, your local reliable provider. Right now, get our new starter broadband package, 200 meg internet for just $64.95 per month. Wow! Plus, save even more with our money-saving bundles on all our great services. Don't settle for less. Order online now at imctv.com/order now. Gearheart Broadband. Better broadband means better lives.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
It's time to switch to Gearheart Mobile, your local reliable 5G mobile service. Get crystal clear calls, fast data, and unbeatable coverage, starting at just $20 per month with no contract. Don't wait. Switch today. Visit mygmobile.com to order now.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
TiVo Plus. Your favorite shows, movies, videos, and more, all in one easy experience you know and love. Streaming TV that's free, binge-worthy, and always on. TiVo Plus.
Welcome back to Betsy Lane High School. No, it's still a football game, even though you see line dancing out there with the cheerleaders tonight. Both schools are out there doing some line dancing. Jamie Johnson, Larry Cecil, Byron Hall having a good time here on the hill tonight at homecoming. And tonight the homecoming queen was Kiara Akers.
Yes. Congratulations, Kiara Akers.
Congratulations to Kiara. So she looked very pretty tonight, as all the candidates did. The princesses and the court and the queen. It was good night tonight here on the hill. It's been a beautiful night weather-wise tonight. I mean, there is zero humidity. There is no aggravating bugs.
Yes.
It's a clear sky night. You couldn't ask for a better night weather-wise here for the community.
Well, you know, when they put that turf on the field and took the grass off, that took care of a lot of the bugs.
True.
Yeah, bugs.
Very true.
They don't like that turf. But,
no, they don't like that stuff.
And it's been a very entertaining game. Of course, Floyd Central on the short end. The sick right now, 27-8. And we went over some stats when we was on earlier. We'll go over to the scoring drives now. Betsy Lane got on the board with 4:05 left in the first quarter on a 7-yard run by Grayson Hall. The extra point was no good. Second touchdown for Betsy Lane, a 2-yard run by Jarrell. That came with 2:25 left in the first quarter. 2-point conversion was good by Ethan Lance. 35 run by Grayson Hall with 5:15 left. Their third touchdown, second quarter. Extra point was good. Then Floyd Central got on the board with a 24-yard pass from Mays to Buck with 27 seconds left in the second quarter. The 2-point conversion was good by Cotton, and that cut the lead to 20-8 and got them back in the game. But then on the ensuing kickoff, Grayson Hall takes it 63 yards to pay dirt, 17 seconds left, and that gets us at the half, 27-8, Jamie.
And let's take a trip around the area tonight. Some scores of games all around the area. We'll go to Pond Creek first, that big matchup, Pikeville, Belfry.
Yes.
We got a mutual friend, Rick Bentley, who writes for the Appalachian News Express. He teaches up at UPike. He always says there's things you can always count on in life. Death, taxes, and him writing the Pikeville Belfry column for the paper. And it's just it's a rite of passage every year. People look forward to it. Right now, it's a 21-3 lead for Belfry tonight.
Yes.
Belfry up 21-3 on Pikeville. So that's a huge score over on Pond Creek tonight. Other scores, how about this one? Martin County 19, Shelby Valley 7. That's in the third quarter right now.
Yeah, that's a little surprising, as close as that is. Of course, Shelby Valley's got some talent, and they had a tough schedule, their first 3 games of the season. They got into winning column last week against this Floyd Central team, and looks like they're giving Martin County all they can handle right now.
That's Martin County 19, Shelby Valley 7. Up the road, Ashland 21, Russell 0. Up the road, but not as far, Johnson Central hosting Pulaski County tonight. And the Golden Eagles are up 24 or 24 to nothing, 24-0 at the half. Is Johnson Central the best team in the mountains right now?
Well, I think they are, and of course, the program that's built down there, they just when one graduates, they don't rebuild; they just plug another one in. They got a great feeder system down there, and they just keep it rolling.
Jesse Peck taking that position over
from
Matney, and it's hard to be the guy after the guy, and in those circumstances, very, very tough. And they've had some ups, they've had some downs. Looks like they're back this year. They may be the best team in the Big Sandy right now.
And the same thing at Belfry, with the tragic death of Coach Haywood over there, and people was wondering, how they going to fare. Without the first time, in 25 or 30 years, they've been without Coach Haywood. So, of course, Coach Varney took that over, was in Haywood's system for all those years and stepped in and don't look like they're missing a beat right now.
Prestonsburg taking Pike Central to the woodshed, 37-6. Black Cats leading at the half. North Laurel a 13-0 lead on Lawrence County, and that's the scores we have around the area. And what's your take on the 35-second shot clock in basketball, which starts in 2 seasons? What do you think about that?
Well, a lot of people have been looking for it for a long time, and I don't know about other states in the surrounding area that has that. Of course, we have it in college, and you also have it in the professional basketball. So eventually, things filter down from those 2 levels down to high school. Now, a lot of teams that likes to get up and down the floor and score, that's going to favor. But I think the big factor in that, Jamie, is you take a team that don't have the talent of somebody they're playing, and they're taking maybe their chance away, playing a deliberate style of staying in the game. But people's been calling for it for years, and evidently, the pressure is won out, and we'll have it here in a couple of years.
Byron says thumbs down. He didn't like it.
Yes.
I like it. Like it or hate it?
Yes. I think it's going to speed the game up. And, you get in, you've called forever, the same as me. We've had all these games and things, and you get games bogged down now to keep a good flow to the game.
It should be. Kickoff to Betsy Lane, fielded back around the 25 and down at the 30-yard line. A nice return by Lincoln Hamilton just to make something out of nothing as Quib kick went by him. So Betsy Lane takes over here, up 27-8. Third quarter just underway here at Betsy Lane, where Kiara Akers won Homecoming Queen on homecoming night here at Betsy Lane. We appreciate you watching and sharing the video tonight, also listening in, of course, on WPRG TV5, WXKZ 105.3 FM, WPRG.TV, YouTube, Facebook, it's all covered. First and 10, and going to work again is Grayson Hall down the right sideline in the Jaguar territory and down near the 41-yard line. My goodness, another big run for the freshman Grayson Hall.
Another 31-yard run, and Wesley Buck was there waiting for him, and Grayson just lowered his shoulder and ran through Buck. That's the way you finish a run, Jamie.
143 yards on 17 carries for Grayson Hall. Have yourself a night. So here we go again. Betsy Lane with one play in already in Jaguar territory. And you got to wonder, if they get this momentum going, how long does Jared Gerald play around with the string for the cat here and the cheese? I think you put it out and put this thing out. If you got the power to do it, do it.
Yes, I think so too.
Shotgun, trips out to the right. Gerald will keep it, pitches it back to Reese Hamilton, and he is tied up and broke down. Nice job that time by the Floyd Central defense and Ashton Maynard. He's made several tackles tonight. Got in the backfield to make that stop for the Jaguars.
And Hamilton's going to be thrown for a 1-yard loss. And I'd have to go back through my stats, but just off the top of the head, that might have been only the 3rd negative yardage play that Betsy Lane's had tonight.
4. You were close.
Okay.
4. I could look while you were doing it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't fair. Larry couldn't talk and look at it at the same time.
Right.
I couldn't have either. So there you go. Trips out to the right again. One man left. Single back for Betsy Lane. Second down and 12. Back to pass. Gerald guns it down the left sideline and incomplete. Intended for Mason Hall, the senior, and just a little overthrown on that one. Third down coming up.
Good coverage there by Floyd Central, so that would have been a tough catch if he could have come down with it. Gerald 1 of 4 now through the air for 38 yards, but you know, when you've got Grayson Hall in the backfield and the game he's having, you don't need to put it in the air.
Very true. Gerald's had 54 yards on 10 carries tonight. Canyon Sloan's carried the ball. Mason Hall, Reese Hamilton. Big night of rushing here tonight for the Bobcat offense on 3rd and 12. It's on the ground again. You can guess who. It's Grayson Hall. Left side found a hole, goes down in 4-down territory here. He's down around the 37-yard line.
Give him 6 more. 149 yards now on 18 carries.
We got a player down for Floyd Central. Could be a cramping issue here for the Jaguars. That'll give us a chance to take a very quick break, and we'll come back 27-8, 10:04 to play here in the third quarter. Betsy Lane on top. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
September is saving season at Appalachian Wireless, so get an iPhone 14 for just a penny. Yeah, just 1 penny. Or how about $800 off select devices? Or even take $75 off prepaid phones. Do you need more? How about $1,000 off in savings when you bundle? Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just want a good deal, we've got something just for you. So stop by your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to let us help you get connected today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
You know, 4 left third quarter, 27-8. Betsy Lane over Floyd Central. Betsy Lane has the ball on the 37-yard line of Floyd Central, 4th and 6 as player shaking up for Floyd Central. Who did you get the number on that, Jamie?
That was Ashton Maynard. He's been big on defense, the junior linebacker, number 23. We may see him back, though. Now it's going to be 4th and 6 here for Betsy Lane. At the Jaguar 37, back to pass, going to roll out. That's Gerald looking, fakes it, now dumps it off. It is caught for a first down inside the 20-yard line. First and 10 Bobcats, and the catch made by Lincoln Hamilton. He's had a big night, too.
Yeah, 19-yard catch. He's got both catches for Betsy Lane, and for a total of 57 yards. And nice pump fake that time by Gerald as he pump faked it, and that just enough to get the hesitation and let Hamilton break open.
2 for 5 passing is Gerald, 55 yards. As you mentioned, both catches by Lincoln Hamilton. Sets up 1st and 10 Betsy Lane, and they let that Bobcat squeal on that PA. They're going to bust that speaker the next time they do it that loud.
I tell you.
They wait the dead up here on the hill.
Yes.
They tell you.
Bobcats inside the red zone.
27-8. Going to put Gerald, and shotgun hands it off. Again, this is Hall, right side, and gets it across the 15 and down. He's down around the, looks like maybe the 13-yard line.
Give him 5 more. Going for a 200-yard gain. Well, total yards, he's already over 200, counting the kickoff return.
True. 154 on the ground. That was his 19th carry tonight. He has just had himself a ball game.
Yes, he has.
Here this evening. And, boy, the future is so bright. We talked about Lincoln Hamilton, Eli Gerald, Grayson Hall, these freshmen up here. A lot to cheer for coming up for years to come.
Hey, you like that fullback in our number 76?
Hey.
Leland Adkins.
Look at that. Big man right up there. Got a bunch set, that's what that is, and it's going to be a keeper for the quarterback as They'll try to make a hole for Gerald there, and that was Leland Maynard trying to make some room there, the senior tackle.
We'll give him a yard on that one.
Yeah. As we're under 8 to go in the third quarter on 3rd and 3. 27-8, all Betsy Lane here in the third quarter.
And Betsy Lane eating time off the clock with this drive.
Ball at the 12-yard line of Floyd Central. And boy, Betsy Lane's just taking their time.
Don't have the play clocks, but if you watch the back judge, when it gets down to like, I can't remember, 10 or 5 seconds, he'll raise his hand up and let the quarterback know he's got it raised now. So that means you got to get it snapped to avoid the delay of game.
Here we go. Quickly, Gerald will get the snap, keep it up the middle on the draw play, gets it across the 10, and that should be well enough for 1st and goal for the Bobcats.
I think they're going to give him down to the 6-yard line.
Absolutely.
6-yard run. That's 13 carries for Gerald, 73 yards. So between the two of them right now, 227 yards on the ground. And
my goodness.
We've not played half of the third quarter.
1st and goal at the 6. Shotgun for Gerald. Hand off to Hall, looking for his 3rd touchdown, breaks a tackle, and muscles his way inside the 5. Going down, he's going to be shy of it.
On the 1.
Man, oh man.
The little man doesn't look to be that big as far as body size, but man, he's got some drive in his legs.
Well, he's got a little help from his friends out there.
Yeah, he does.
He does. So 2nd and goal at the 1.
Give him 5 more.
Man, oh man.
20 carries for the young man.
2 touchdowns. Will he get one more here? Let's find out. And there it is.
He's in.
3rd touchdown tonight for Hall. And Betsy Lane just pads the score. 33-8 with 6:15 to play here in the 3rd.
That's the 3rd touchdown on the ground. He's got the kickoff return, so he's got 4 total.
My goodness.
And I think it would be safe to say that we can just go ahead and give this Intermountain Sports Attorney John Earl Hunt Player of the Game to Grayson Hall. It's just a matter of what the final numbers is going to be now.
Right. Barring some kind of comeback of biblical proportions.
Really.
It's going to be Grayson Hall's game ball.
And you know, if you put number 1 on his back, you would think Andrew McCutcheon was out there running tonight.
You would. You would. You're exactly right. He runs in the spirit of McCutcheon.
He does.
Does he not? I mean,
yes.
Runs angry at the ground.
He does.
Low to the ground.
And with more power that you'd think that he would have.
And imagine as he gets older, as they run the 2-point conversion, Hall right on cue will get that 2. 35-8 your score with 6:15 to play in the 3rd. Bobcats on top. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm Attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Feel safe, secure, and in control with Gearheart Smart Home Security, your local choice for 24/7 protection and smart home convenience. Starting at just $34.95 a month, you get powerful protection and the latest in smart technology using trusted brands like Rosidio and Alula. From security cameras to lighting, locks, and more, Gearheart puts safety at your fingertips. Call 800-264-1730 or visit GearheartSecurity.com today. Gearheart Smart Home Security. Protect what matters.
Back at Betsy Lane tonight, 35-8 your score, 6:15 to play in the 3rd quarter. Bobcats well on their way to a win here tonight with one more score and a running clock if the defense can hold here against Floyd Central.
And Jamie, just to tell you how dominating this has been for Betsy Lane.
As Little gets the squib kick and gets it into Bobcat territory, spins and works his way down to the 41-yard line. Go ahead.
6:09 left third quarter. Floyd Central has run 19 offensive plays.
19 offensive plays for the entire night.
Yes.
And by himself, Grayson Hall has had the ball 20 times on the ground.
Yes, yes.
Man, oh, man. That's all you need to know about tonight's game.
Total domination.
Score update. Thank you, Amy. 44-6. Prestonsburg.
Yes.
Extending their lead on Pike Central tonight.
And we're talking about Johnson Central and Belfry. What kind of job has Coach Hager done the last 2 years?
He's done a great job. A fantastic job to revitalize football for the Blackcats, as on first down, Austin Mead getting the carry out of the backfield. A loss of 1 on that play. It's his first carry tonight.
Yes.
Well, I tell you, if you're Floyd Central, you just got to try to find some positives right now. You got a road trip to Leslie County next week, and then you have a bye week, and then you have a trip to Prestonsburg.
Right.
Man, oh, man.
Tough schedule. And you were talking about the 19 plays. They actually only got they've got less than 100 yards.
There's a catch for Buck. He's at the 40 and goes down. He actually had to come back to it for 2 yards. He gave up 2 yards to come back to the ball.
Yes.
But it is a positive gain, though.
Going to be a gain of 3. They was second and 11.
Well, I tell you, it's a shame that Buck only has 31 yards receiving tonight and 9 yards on the ground. It's a shame. He is such a great athlete.
Yes, just not able to get the ball to him.
2 men both ways in the spread. Mays flushed out and being given chase, and he'll go down. He didn't have much of a choice. It was great coverage by Betsy Lane, and kind of afraid to air it out. I think you got to just air that thing out. You're down 35-8. What's it going to matter? Throw it downfield and make a play, get a flag, something.
Yes, give your player a chance to make a play for you.
Yeah.
He's
now
going to end up picking 1 yard up on that one.
Yeah, and I know instincts tell you to try to hang on to it. I can't do it, but you got to think you're down.
Yes.
And you got to make something happen. Throw it to somebody.
Happen.
Maybe you get a pass interference call, anything to get you jump started.
Yes. Absolutely.
Here we go on 4th and 7, just across the Bobcat 40. Low snap, botch snap. Mays just has to pick it up and go. He's at the 35, and he'll get the first down to the 30. Boy, Mays made something out of nothing there to keep this drive alive for the Jaguars.
And how many times, Jamie, have you seen a blotched play end up with a big game because it throws the defense off for some reason?
What a 9-yard pickup for Mays?
And he got by that first man, and he had a lot of green in front of him. Good closure by Betsy Lane defensive back just to hold him to the 9-yard run.
Ball at the Bobcat 31. Betsy Lane still up, though, 35-8, 3:32 to play, third quarter. Floyd Central driving. Waiting on the snap, and the handoff will go, and there's a flag as Mead bounces it to the outside and gets to around the 25-yard line, but this one probably coming back.
Two flags.
Yes, sir.
I thought Betsy Lane jumped. And if you do, you're supposed to blow the play dead, which they didn't, and then they threw the flag as the run came this way, and then later the White Hat threw a flag behind the play on the other side of the field. So we'll figure this one out.
And we'll get the call here from the White Hat.
They're moving it back, so.
False start on Floyd Central.
It could be an illegal formation. Because the
sideline warning on Betsy Lane was the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The false start, that's supposed to blow it dead then.
Mm-hmm.
By them letting the play go, it could be you give the same motion for illegal formation. So I'm thinking that's what it is.
So shotgun for Mays here. They got a gun for some points. Clock is rolling. Here we go on 2nd down and long. Mays hit, breaks 2 tackles, goes forward, and gets down to the 30-yard line. Boy, how did Mays survive that hit from Cole Hall? My goodness.
And Cole Hall had him dead to right in the sights, and just a little spin move right at the point of contact. Mays broke loose, picks up 6.
A solid play by the sophomore, Keatron Mays.
And that would have been probably a 10-yard loss on the sack.
Absolutely. Yeah, shades of his daddy, the Keatron Mays, back in the day for South Floyd. Looking to throw again is man. Over the middle, got a man. It is dropped. Oh,
me.
Right there for Elijah Little. That was the man.
Was it Little?
Yeah, it was Little on the target.
Oh, okay.
And dropped it. It was right there in his pockets. If he catches that, that's 6 points.
And that's what hurt Floyd Central last week, several drops. And that would have been, like you said, that was a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah. Love the call, lots of space. That's the thing. Floyd Central really hasn't tested that Betsy Lane secondary at all tonight.
Yes.
Not at all.
And in our pregame, you know, you mentioned it was 2-1 pass to run, but that's not what it's been tonight.
No, not at all. Throwing on third down, lots of pressure. Safety valve caught by Little this time. Dances across to 20, and that's a first down for Floyd Central to the 16-yard line.
Little middle screen.
Finally, something positive there for the Jaguars.
Pick up of 16, first down.
First catch for Little after just having that last one off his fingertips. I'm glad they went right back to him.
Yes.
That way you could just shake that off the drop and move on. 2:06 and ticking here in the third. 35-8, Betsy Lane. Floyd Central trying to stay close. Shotgun snap low to the ground. Hand off to Cotton. Takes it to the right. Dances across the 15 and goes down to around the 13-yard line.
Pick up a 3.
It's 13 carries and 44 yards for Cotton tonight. Second down and 7.
Clock ticking to 1:30 here in this third quarter.
If you're Betsy Lane, you want that clock to roll.
Yes, hit your ally.
Floyd Central just trying to get something positive, grooving in their way tonight.
Right.
Cotton alone, set back. As they'll split 3 men out, 2 men to the right, 1 man left. And they'll blow the play dead. There's a flag. It's on Betsy Lane.
Betsy Lane offsides. Betsy Lane's 4th penalty of the night, 25 yards. Floyd Central with 3, been penalized 15 yards.
So that will aid Floyd Central here.
Bring up 2nd and 5. Stops the clock with 1:13 left, third quarter. 35-8. Betsy Lane with the lead.
And the ball placed at the 11-yard line. Make a strike for the end zone here on second down. Let's see if they do. And snap, play it dead again. Offsides again on Betsy Lane. My goodness.
So that's going to give them the first down on penalties.
Well,
Offside Betsy Lane.
well, it's all pay dirt from here now. I mean, my goodness. Betsy Lane has given you back-to-back 5-yard penalties. And here you go. And you're inside the 10, so this is first and goal around the 8 or 7, it looks like.
Yeah, I think 7, yeah.
First and goal at the 7. Mays spins, left side throws, caught, dropped.
Oh, no, I think it's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. It'll be incomplete.
And
he didn't have it.
A flag came in right at the point of contact, too. Let's see.
Hit contact to the head.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, might be targeted.
It's going to be a targeting call.
Flag on the play.
The catch was there, and then the hit was almost simultaneous. So
yes,
there was no catch, but a shot to the head. I'm going to say it's a penalty on Betsy Lane. 2 flags came in quickly on that.
Yes. Personal foul.
Yeah, targeting. Nailed it.
Personal foul.
So that will be first down half the distance to the goal line, and now will that player be have to leave the game?
Easy. I think you have to have 2. I think you have to have 2 of those calls. You have to have 2 of those calls to get tossed.
Okay.
So if he has another personal foul, then that player is gone. And listen, that was just a football play.
Yes.
That wasn't anything malicious. It was a football play.
Yes, absolutely.
Half the distance to the goal. Cotton will dance it in for 6. Touchdown Jaguars with 55 seconds to play in the third quarter. 35-14 Bobcats.
3-yard touchdown run. Damian Cotton. 14 carries, 46 yards, and the 3-yard touchdown run. They'll go for the 2-point conversion.
And they were successful earlier at that. Here we go. Mays up under center. And they run the play quickly. Little gets the call. He'll take it in for 2.
Yes.
35-16. Bobcats still lead. 55 seconds left in the third. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Looking for a local, reliable 5G mobile service without the hassle? Say hello to Gearheart Mobile, your local no-contract mobile provider. Keep your same number, enjoy phone financing, and get plans starting at just $20 a month. Need a new phone? Order now at gearheartmobile.com or call 800-635-7052. Finally, the 5G mobile service you deserve, only with Gearheart Mobile.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Back at Betsy Lane, 55 seconds left third quarter as Floyd Central puts 8 points on the board. It's 35-16 now as 3-yard touchdown run by Damian Cotton, and Little had the 2-point conversion. Floyd Central ready to kick it off, Jamie.
Now with the Jags kick it deep, but they go for an onside here. I'm going onside if I'm the Jaguars.
I think so. And Betsy Lane's expecting that too. Look at all the numbers up front. You got the low numbers. They got the hands team there on that front line.
They do. 6 men up there on that front line at the 50-yard line. Here we go. The squib kick. And it did go the distance, but it will be picked up by Betsy Lane easily. Nice recovery there by Nicholas Trimble.
Yes, number 10, Trimble.
So 1st and 10, Betsy Lane. And I think right now, again, if you're Coach Gerald, don't do anything fancy. Just go back to work.
Yes.
You want this game to end.
Well, you got the score in your favor. The clock's in your favor. And, of course, on the other side, Floyd Central can take something positive away from this because they played them even so far here in the quarter.
Yes. And if you get a turnover here, you get a stop or, like I said, more or less a turnover, they've only forced 2 turnovers the entire year. If you're going to get one, it'd be a good time for it if you're Floyd Central.
The third one would be ideal right now.
Right now it would be. Shotgun for Gerald. Tight set, they'll hand it off. Keep it conservative. Hall again goes to work right side, breaks 2 tackles and then pushed out of bounds by the Jaguars. About an 8-yard pickup, 7.
They're going to mark him on the 41.
7.
Yes.
It is 21 carries now on the night.
I've got him at 167 yards.
Yep. 48 seconds. Clock stopped.
That's the one thing that Coach Gerald might not have wanted going out of bounds.
Yeah.
Keep that clock running.
Again, the handoff. This time, different call as Mason Hall, and it's a loss. Wesley Buck ties him up in a spider web and sends him down.
Back on the 49-yard line of Betsy Lane. Loss of 5.
And then Buck with a little shimmy shake after the tackle, by the way. So that one goes way back, that loss. Clock now at 19, and Betsy Lane content to let it run out.
That was Mason Hall's first carry of the night.
And that is the end of this third quarter. Your score, Bobcats still up 35-16. It'll be 3rd and 8 when we come back at midfield for the Bobcats on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Where do all the phone chargers go? No one knows, but at Appalachian Wireless, we've got all the backups you'll ever need. The cords, the blocks, the car chargers, power banks, even screen protectors and cases. So stock up now so your phone is always protected and stays connected. Right now, it's buy one, get one 50% off. So what are you waiting for? Go into your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location to see how you can get connected and stay protected for less. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Could your Wi-Fi service be more intuitive, proactive, secure, lovable? Guard you from conniving cybercrime? Give you complete control over every device? And turn connected devices into motion sensors? Relax and enjoy flawless adaptive Wi-Fi anytime and anywhere. Wi-Fi worth loving. Home Pass from Plume.
Welcome back to Betsy Lane tonight. Our coverage of high school football brought your way by Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, John Greer Hunt, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance in Prestonsburg, Gearheart Mobile, and Wes Howard in the gang and Howard Family Pharmacy. I'm Jamie Johnson, Larry Cecil, Byron Hall on camera tonight. Got to take a minute to say thank you guys for welcoming Byron and myself to the Intermountain Sports Network team. We've had a blast tonight. And for those who are watching and listening and they wonder what in the world is going on, you know what? It's a great time to be alive, and we're blessed to be with WPRG TV5 and the folks at Intermountain Cable. Thanks to Adam Gearheart and the gang and all you all for making us feel very welcome tonight.
Well, it's just one of many.
First of many. First of many. Here we go on 3rd and 8 as we start this fourth quarter for Betsy Lane. Ball at midfield, low snap, rolling out. Gerald looking to the right and in trouble and brought down.
Sacked. Loss of one, looks like. Are they a flag? Somebody said. I heard.
Let's wait and see. It is a flag, a hold. Looks like a hold on the Bobcat. No, wait a minute.
Whitehat's going over to make. They might have had a defensive hold downfield on the receiver, maybe.
Possibly. We've not yet had the clear call yet. We just got the preliminary call.
I know the umpire keeps pointing toward Floyd Central. There's a hold.
Floyd Central.
Yeah.
Wow. So the Jag defense makes a big play, but it's negated on the hold.
Yes.
And these Jaguar fans didn't like it.
Will that's going to give them first down, just enough for the first down.
Wow. Break for Betsy Lane, for sure. Gerald had kept at it a long time, dancing out to the right side. And
didn't have good ball security. That one, he threw the arm up and kindly jumped past the defender, and that's not what you need to turnover right now.
1st and 10, ball at the 43. Going to send an empty backfield here. It's a keeper for Gerald, up the gut, met and spun and brought down, but still nice pickup on first down by the freshman Eli Gerald.
They're going to get about 5 out of it.
Gain of about 5 down to the 38.
78 yards tonight, 13 carries. He's had a solid night tonight, orchestrating this Bobcat offense to 35 points and looking for more. 11:25 ticking here in the fourth quarter. 35-16 your score. Bobcats on top. And they're in no hurry right now.
No.
They're in no hurry. I'll let that clock roll and be in control. They've been in control much of the night.
They have 258 yards on the ground right now for the Bobcats.
Mercy. Shotgun snap, handoff again. This time it's Canyon Sloan getting the ball, and not a whole lot there. Maybe one.
Maybe a yard.
That'll bring up 3rd down. So give Canyon one. I got him with 2 carries tonight.
2 for 4 yards, what I've got.
Still 4 down territory with this commanding lead.
Yes.
And I see what Coach Jared Gerald's doing. He's letting other guys get some reps. I mean, Grayson Hall has been, 21 carries tonight, or 30, 21 carries tonight.
I've got him 22.
22? Okay.
21, 22, whatever. That's a workhorse.
Get some other guys involved here with a big lead.
And they're taking all the time they can off the clock. Like we say, you can watch the back judge. He raises his hand up. You got 10 seconds.
And again, this time a keeper for Gerald. There's a flag. He gets the first down, goes down at the 30-yard line, but this one obviously going to come back.
Flag on the play.
As that one was quick. It's a false start on Betsy Lane.
Yes.
False start.
How many penalties for Betsy Lane now tonight?
That's 7 now, but it's only been 38 yards. They had the one holding penalty, and Floyd Central has got 4 for 25 yards, and they've had one holding penalty. So most of the penalties has just been 5-yard variety. Of course, said it many times throughout times that we've called games. Sometimes a 5-yard penalty is just as bad as a 15-yard penalty in stopping a drive.
And your momentum, you're right. And if there's not a lot of negativity to say about Betsy Lane's performance tonight, other than maybe just a little sloppy with the penalties.
And out of those 7, they've had 4 so far here in this second half. Of course, that could be contributed to the big lead, and you're losing focus a little bit.
Keeper here for Gerald on 3rd and 9, breaks a tackle, and then is down on the far sideline. He's shy of the stick, well shy of it. Looks like he's down at the 37. So now we'll have a 4th and about 4 coming up here.
Pick up a 5 for Gerald, and again, the one thing that Coach Gerald doesn't want is he went out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, that just helps Floyd Central a little bit here to have a pulse tonight. So 4th and 4, ball at the Jaguar 37. Betsy Lane looking for the first down. And Gerald threw his hands up in frustration there. And now a timeout called by Jared Gerald. We'll take the timeout too. 9:45 to play in this one. 35-16 Betsy Lane. Back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
9:45 left here in the ball game. 35-16, Betsy Lane over Floyd Central. Betsy Lane has it 4th and 4 from the Floyd Central 37-yard line, Jamie.
And here we go with Gerald from shotgun. He's been there all night. Can the Giants get a stop here? The throw, it is caught. First down, Betsy Lane. All business on that play.
Yes.
Pitch and catch. Reese Hamilton on the reception, the junior for the Bobcats. And I like that. Didn't get too fancy.
Right.
Just got it done.
Yes, just an easy pitch and catch, too. Run the little out pattern and one-on-one coverage, and that was it.
So a 12-yard pickup, easy peasy for the Bobcats. And that will also continue this drive here.
69 yards through the air now for Gerald.
1st and 10, Betsy Lane at the Jaguar 25. Betsy Lane on top, 35-16, 9:38 to play. Again, Gerald taking his time. Mason Hall jumps off to the right side here. And Mason will get the call and get stood up at the line. and down. That was all the way led by Caleb Watkins, the senior lineman for the Jaguars.
I think they're going to give him a gain of 1.
They got some forward progress on that.
But it's right now, it's just the matter of the time management and taking time off the clock for Betsy Lane.
Yeah, they're being conservative. You see Mason Hall out there getting some touches now, some reps instead of Grayson Hall, who's had such a great night tonight. Coach Gerald just getting some other guys into the game flow here. Shotgun keeper here for Gerald. This time dances to the right side, and play will be whistled dead.
I think I might have seen a flag come in there late.
Across the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 2.
Well,
not so much.
No.
How about this score? Campbellsville 21, Hazard 18, 9:24 to play over there in Hazard tonight at Daniel Field. Belfry has a 28-3 lead on Pikeville in the final tonight. Prestonsburg 44, Pike Central 14. Black Cats stay undefeated. Here we go, and what is 3rd and 7. Ball at the Jaguar 23. Waiting on the snap. Pitch out. This is Mason Hall. Gets it across the 15. Still on his horse. And down to the 5-yard line. Sets up another 1st and goal for the Bobcats. Officially down to the 6-yard line. How about that?
Well, I tell you what, balance for Hall. He was almost doing the cartwheel.
Yeah, he was. Walking the tightrope. Dancing his way. Broke a couple of tackles. Another 1st and goal coming up for Betsy Lane.
Hall remains in the backfield.
That was his best play tonight for 12 yards.
Yes, along with Reese Hamilton now running 2 backs.
And here we go again. Earl will take the shotgun snap, hand it off. That's Reese Hamilton up the middle, driven back.
Going to get 2 out of it.
Gets down to the 5. Clock rolling to 7 minutes here. Hey, we're both thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Coach Gerald's getting very conservative, just trying to roll the clock a little bit. Knows 6 points is imminent. Sees what's going on. Of course, next week, Betsy Lane will be on the road at Eastridge.
Yes.
So good momentum here. Do business well, get a win, and a good chance at another win next week for the Bobcats.
Get above 500.
Yeah, get them even.
And Floyd Central has a tough game next week. They got Leslie County.
Never an easy trip to Hyden.
And that would be a district game, right?
Yes, that is a district game this year. Rolling out to pass. Gerald got lots of running room, and he'll take it in for 6 more. Touchdown, Bobcats.
He goes in standing up for 6.
90 yards on the ground for Gerald, and that's his 2nd running touchdown. Had 1 of 2 yards, this in the 5-yard run.
Makes it 41-16 with 6:26 to play. You mentioned district play. It's for both teams next week. That Eastridge game is a district game for Betsy Lane.
Exactly.
So get this big win here tonight. Get ready for district play next week for both of these teams. And tough road for Floyd Central. Betsy Lane won't be easy, but it is a winnable game for the Bobcats next week. There's the kick, the hold, it's up, and it is right down Broadway. 42-16, Bobcats, 6:26 to play. We're back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and drive-thrus at both locations at the intersection in Allen and off Route 80 at Eastern.
TiVo Plus. Your favorite shows, movies, videos, and more, all in one easy experience you know and love. Streaming TV that's free, binge-worthy, and always on. TiVo Plus.
Have you ever tried calling for help? Can't get connected to customer service to only end up talking to a robot named Kevin? Yeah, we don't do that at Appalachian Wireless. You get real people, real service, right here in the mountains. We know your town, your road, and probably your mama too. With reliable coverage, affordable plans, and customer service that actually serves, It's time to ditch the big guys because there's no place like home. Visit us in-store or at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
6:26 left here in the ball game. 42-16 as Betsy Lane puts 7 more on the board with the 5-yard run from Gerald. Extra point good. Kickoff coming up.
I'm going to get Larry on his Acabus over here and start adding up all these offensive numbers for Betsy Lane. It's been a tremendous attack offensively by the Bobcats this evening. Another short kick, out of bounds, flag is down. It'll be Jaguar football, but the offensive numbers, especially on the ground tonight for Betsy Lane, have just been, well, no other word to say it, dominant.
290 yards right now, 69 more through the air, so 350 yards total offense right now.
Wow. You get over 350, you're winning football games.
Yes.
More often than not.
Yes.
1st and 10, Floyd Central at the Betsy Lane 47. They'll send trips out to the right. And Buck is over there in the slot position there. And the snap to Mays. He'll look to the right. He's looking for Buck. Can't find him. Got plenty of time to throw. Now guns it to the left side. That's dropped by Holbrook. Miles Holbrook's first target tonight. Dropped at the 35.
And on the other hand, at this point, Jeremy, Floyd Central with 136 total yards.
Not a lot.
And a little further numbers to get into it, counting the kickoff return by Grayson Hall, he's got 230 himself.
He's outperformed Floyd Central's offense by himself.
Almost 100 yards.
My goodness. 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped on an incomplete pass. 6:17 to play. Bobcats up 42-16. Shotgun snap. Mays looks to throw a quick hitter out in the flat. That's caught. Meade on the catch. Dances to the 40 and goes down. That'll be a first down. Yeah.
11 yards.
Meade's got some speed.
Yes.
That was a good curl. Come over to the, stayed in the flat, curl back to it. Took it up quickly.
Like a little flanker screen.
Mm-hmm.
7 of 10 for Mays through the air, 83 yards and a touchdown. High percentage, just not been thrown it a whole lot.
And the defense can't get off the field tonight for Floyd Central. That's been the problem.
Yes.
Back to pass is Mays again. Guns it to the right. Caught by Cotton at the 30. And down near the 26-yard line, out of bounds.
That's close to another first down. I think he's going to have it. Got 11 out of it.
Yeah, he got it. So now they're getting that offense going. That's Cotton's first catch tonight. He's been mostly on the ground with around 14 carries and has a touchdown tonight for Floyd Central.
Where's this passing been all game?
I think you got different guys out there for Betsy Lane.
Well, that's
honestly.
probably true, yes.
Kind of freeing things up for the Jaguar offense as they got trips out to the right, one man left. Looking to throw. Mays with some touch on it deep for the end zone. That's caught. Touchdown, Austin Meade for Floyd Central.
26 yards.
Meade got out in front of Buck. The defense had 2 men on Buck.
Right.
Left Meade with one-on-one coverage, and he's like, I got it.
Yeah, he was wide open, and you just had to catch it.
So a 26-yard touchdown catch by Austin Meade. Great for that young man after the week he had last week. Good to see that for him this evening.
Absolutely. 120 yards now for Mays through the air, 2 touchdowns.
But as you said, just a little too late tonight.
Yes.
Going for 2, and in there, the 2-point conversion is good for Floyd Central.
And
that was Buck. Buck got that on the sweep around. Yeah. So it's 42-24, 5:36 to play. Bobcats on top. Back in a minute on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearheart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control, wherever you are. Visit www.gearheartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearheart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
Back at Lloyd Hamilton Field at Betsy Lane tonight, Bobcat still on top, 42-24 after that touchdown pass. 26-yard hookup from Keatron Mays to Austin Meade for Floyd Central. Jaguars will be kicking here, obviously going for the onside. Kicker Terry Jewell squibs it. It does not go the distance.
Nope.
And so Betsy Lane will take over easily here.
Be tipped on the 46-yard line of Floyd Central. You don't know how that old oblong ball was going to roll. It was going toward the line, and then it took an abrupt turn to the right and then back up the field.
That it did. You know, I will say this about Floyd Central. Not a lot of positives tonight, but one thing is positive. They haven't quit on offense. When they've gotten the ball, they keep plugging. They keep running their plays. They'll live to play another day. Another win will come. Might not be tonight, but applaud the effort of not quitting tonight.
And make good adjustments at the half by the coaching staff. They only had one touchdown in the first half. They put two up so far here in the second half, played Betsy Lane even.
And that is something you can take back on Monday.
Yes.
To say, look, we played them even after a few mistakes early. It's there. We're getting there.
Yes. Well, the second play of the game, they gave it up to Betsy Lane on a fumble, and it just steamrolled from there to the end of the first half.
Hamilton, that's Reese Hamilton pushing forward down to the 40-yard line. That's a 6-yard pickup.
Pickup of 7.
Hamilton now 4 carries, 23 yards. Sloan's got a couple carries. Mason Hall's got 3 carries. So getting some of the other players, young players, you know, a little experience. And you never know when somebody's going to go down and you need to step in. So, good job by Coach Jarrell.
Second down and about 4. Bobcats at the Jaguar 40. Up 42-24, under 5 to go. On the ground again is Reese Hamilton. This time finds a hole on the left, and he'll get the first down.
Yes, he's going to get down to the 35-yard line, pick up a 5 and a first down.
If there's a bear in these woods and that cat goes off, I mean, my God, that is so loud. And I know we're right by the speaker, but, man, that Bobcat sound effect is loud on these first downs.
How about the person sitting under that speaker out on the bleachers?
There's a wet spot on the bleacher when they get up tonight. I mean, there has to be. My Lord.
And that's the first time I've heard that. the games that we've been down here, I think it's the first night I've seen them use it.
It won't be the last. First and 10, ball at the Jaguar 35. Got Big Leland up there again in the mix here. Look at that.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a whistle and a flag, a false start on Betsy Lane.
Flag on the play.
And they're just trying to take all the time off the clock that they can before they snap it, and somebody just didn't hold their discipline.
Yeah, we're at the 3:58 mark here in this fourth and final quarter of play.
8 penalties now, Betsy Lane, 43 yards total.
That'll be first and 15 now for the Bobcat offense.
And the negative part of that stops the clock and till they get the ball replaced. And White Hat now winds the clock.
Here we go. First and 15. Same set. And the handoff will go and get, met and down around the 35-yard line. Ball carrier was Nicholas Trimble. That's his first carry tonight.
Yes. I thought there's a little movement on both sides of the ball on that one, Jamie, before the snap.
And they may have let that one slide here tonight.
Pick up a
Obviously.
5. Well, and smart officiating this time of the game. You know, it's pretty well been satisfied or been settled. What the score is only going to be.
But it's been a well-called game tonight.
It has been.
It's had a lot of flow.
Yes.
When you don't think about the officials, it's been a good night.
Yes. And most of the penalties have been on a dead ball. It's not like you had one big run that came back for Betsy Lane and then the one on the defensive hold. Other than that, it's been 5-yard penalties right at the line of scrimmage.
Second attempt, dropped it, but picked it back up. Did Betsy Lane's Aiden Lawson, a freshman. And it's a loss on the play, but it could have been worse.
Yes.
Clock approaching 2 minutes to play in a 42-24 game. Coming up, our player of the game brought your way by John Gearheart, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent. He's actually my insurance agent. I get to go see him for some property tax and insurance in a month. How you doing?
Them old property tax.
Yeah. I paid my car insurance with him. I'm glad he's sponsoring and putting some money back in this thing for my bill. I'll tell you that.
Tell him to thank you. Might have some of his money on your paycheck, right?
Yeah, there you go. 3rd and 14. We're at 1:40 and ticking here. And a whistle. Is that a delay of game?
Flag on the play.
The indication to give was illegal participation.
Oh.
Somebody might have too many.
Too many on the field.
Yeah. Floyd Central had 12.
12 men on the field.
5 penalties now for them for 30 yards.
Stops the clock again with 1:37 remaining.
Yes. Then now they'll start.
Now roll it up.
Now Betsy Lane can take another 30 seconds off before they snap it.
Floyd Central 34-yard line.
Bobcats up on the line here. Winding this one down here on this Friday night, just shy of the 10 o'clock hour here at Betsy Lane High School. Snap, handoff, and across the 30 and stopped. That was Spencer Hall, the ball carrier that time. His first touch this evening.
Getting a lot of players in now.
Spencer's a sophomore. Plays a lot on the defensive side of the football, a defensive back.
Picked up 6 on that one, yes.
So a 6-yard gain. We're at 43 seconds. See you, BJ. I see a lot of friends here tonight at Betsy Lane. Good to be back on the field and seeing some folks here this evening.
Yes.
And we hope you enjoyed the game tonight, wherever you are, watching, streaming, wherever you may be with tonight's contest between the Bobcats and the Jaguars in the 680 series. It'll be 3 years in a row. Betsy Lane will emerge victorious. And another flag. One more for the road. A false start on Betsy Lane.
We've had more flags here on this one final drive than we had just about the first half.
And with 12 seconds and a 4th down.
Wind the clock and let's go. That's going to be it.
They're going to wind it out. That's it.
Betsy Lane's heading to the sideline, so
Betsy Lane's going to get it tonight.
The umpire's calling them back. I don't know why. Wind that clock and let's go.
There it is. 8 seconds.
Oh well, he's going to make them snap it.
Wow.
Now he's
that says run the clock.
Yeah. Now he says run it. Now, what was that deal?
I don't know. A little camera time for those guys. But again, for the 3rd year in a row, Betsy Lane claims the 680 series. They win it tonight 42-24 in dominating fashion over Floyd Central. Betsy Lane, your winner, 42-24. Bobcats go to 2-3. Floyd Central falls to 1-4. We'll come back and wrap things up and name our player of the game in a few moments here on the Intermountain Sports Network.
It's time to switch to Gearheart Mobile, your local reliable 5G mobile service. Get crystal clear calls, fast data, and unbeatable coverage, starting at just $20 per month with no contract. Don't wait. Switch today. Visit mygmobile.com to order now.
Could your Wi-Fi service be more intuitive, proactive, secure, lovable? Guard you from conniving cybercrime? Give you complete control over every device and turn connected devices into motion sensors. Relax and enjoy flawless adaptive Wi-Fi anytime and anywhere. Wi-Fi worth loving. Home Pass from Plume.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
TiVo Plus. Your favorite shows, movies, videos, and more. All in one easy experience you know and love. Streaming TV that's free, binge-worthy, and always on. TiVo Plus.
Back one final time to Betsy Lane High School, where the Bobcats win at 42-24 over Floyd Central. Jamie Johnson, Larry Cecil, Byron Hall. Byron's going down to put some hardware into somebody's hands. We'll get that Player of the Game award brought your way by John Gearheart, Kentucky Farm Bureau, in just a moment. But right now, Larry's got the final statistics, and it was a one-sided statistical nightmare tonight. A one-sided dominated fashion win for Betsy Lane.
Yes, only 32 offensive plays run by Floyd Central total, and you've got Grayson Hall himself had 22 for Betsy Lane, so he almost had as many as Floyd Central.
Wow.
Floyd Central, 69 total yards on the ground, 46 by Damian Cotton. He had a fumble and also a 3-yard touchdown run. Buck, 1 carry for 9 yards. Mays, 4 carries for 15 yards. He also had a fumble. And Meade carried it one time for a -1 for the 69 total yards. Passing-wise, Mays was 9 of 12 for 120 yards, 2 touchdowns, had a 26-yard touchdown to Meade and a 24-yard touchdown to Buck. Buck with 4 catches for 33 yards, Meade 3 for 55, Little 1 6 for 16, and Cotton 1 for 11. And total yards, 189 yards, 2 turnovers, and 5 penalties. And had the 2 turnovers early, but in our pregame, we was talking. I said, if you recall, who wins the turnover battle tonight will win the game, and that's the way it turned out.
Yeah, they got the 2. Floyd Central with 2 turnovers. Betsy Lane with 0.
Yes. Now for Betsy Lane, had a big night offensively as Jarrell had it 17 rushes for 90 yards, 2 touchdowns, had a 5 and a 2-yard touchdown run. Reese Hamilton, 5 carries, 28 yards. Sloan, 2 for 4. Mason Hall late in the game, 3 for 12. Trimble, 1 for 5. Lawson, 1 for a -4. Hall for 1 for 6. But the big man tonight on the hill here at Betsy Lane was Grayson Hall. Grayson Hall with 22 carries, 167 yards, had 3 touchdowns, had touchdown runs of 7 yards. A 1-yard run and a 35-yard run, and to cap that, his 4th touchdown came on a 63-yard kickoff return with 17 seconds left in the first half, and that was directly after Floyd Central put their first score on the board in the first half. So,
yeah, that kickoff return just took any bit of hope that Floyd Central had. They just got that score.
Yes.
They're kicking the ball off. Finally, something positive happened, and just like that, Betsy Lane answered with that kickoff return by Grayson Hall, and it couldn't have been any worse for the Jaguars in that moment.
Well, and also they doubled up because they got 2 for 1 because they got the kickoff the second half to start the ball, and they run it down and got the touchdown on it. So Gerald only attempted 5 passes tonight, completed 3 for 69 yards. 2 of those passes was Lincoln Hamilton, 57 yards, and a 12-yard catch by Reese Hamilton. So Betsy Lane, 308 yards total on the ground, 69 through the air, 377 yards. And Grayson Hall with the big game tonight, 230 total yards, 4 touchdowns. He is our Intermountain Sports attorney, John Earl Hunt, player of the game.
Attorney John Earl Hunt, player of the game, easy to call. It don't take a football savant to pick out who's going to be player of the game here tonight. It was going to be one Grayson Hall, one of those talented freshmen here on the hill for Betsy Lane. Yeah, the Bobcats winning here tonight, 42-24. Larry, a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, good job. Good job. Enjoyed it.
Thank you. And thanks to our sponsors tonight, Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, John Greer Hunt, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Gearheart Mobile, and Howard Family Pharmacy. For Byron Hall on camera, Alex Parsons back at Master Control in Harold, Kentucky tonight. Does a great job kicking things, cooking for us on the radio and on every platform. For Larry Cecil, I'm Jamie Johnson. One more time tonight, 42-24, Betsy Lane victorious. We'll see you next time on the Intermountain Sports Network.